Welcome into the Rounding Third Baseball USA watch party. I'm Nick. For all of you guys out there, Harrison might jump on later. We are throwing this all out to you guys. So if you want to hop on, talk some baseball on the stream, you are more than welcome to. But right now, it is just me. So we have Bobby Witt led off with an infield single. Harper just struck out, and we got the captain at the plate. So pretty cool. Woke up this morning, Shohei Ohtani, just a triple short of the cycle. Pretty insane. And Japan mercy ruled them. So they just rolling over there. This USA team stacked. I think we're going to be all right. DR's down 3-2 to Nicaragua right now. Juan Soto booted a ball, kind of cost them a run there. There's something about this DR team. They can't play as a team in my eyes. But interesting. And just as I say that, Juan Soto dumps the single into center. So yeah, I got all three games going right now. So we can talk anything WBC, anything MLB related. It's up to you guys. So whatever you want. And again, if you want to hop onto the stream, just send me a message and we'd love to have you guys on, talk some baseball. So it's open invite to everybody. So, Aaron Judge, did he get it? It's going to be, yep, gone, 2-0 USA. Atta boy. Aaron Judge, 2-run bomb. This could be a mercy rule game for the USA. I'm going to say I don't think Nicaragua's got the pitching. Not Nicaragua, sorry, Brazil. But yeah, that was a hanging breaking ball over the plate, and Judge deposited it. So nice. We got 5-0 in Puerto Rico over Colombia at the moment. That's in the bottom of the seventh. Puerto Rico's playing with a chip, man. I know half their team couldn't make it for insurance reasons, so that stinks. But yeah, Mike, that was a hanging breaking ball. That wasn't even a competitive pitch. You can't leave that there to Judge or anybody on this lineup, really. But that's middle pecker high. You can't leave that there for sure. Absolutely crushed. And then you just follow it up with Schwarber here. Let's go. Yeah. So, do you guys have a biggest surprise of the WBC yet? I know that Japan started, but Japan brackets pretty much 3 or 4 games in. Any surprise over there? Yeah, only time I can actually root for him as a Sox fan, no doubt. Yeah, that ground ball to Soto that he booted that cost them a run, that was pretty bad. It was a bad error. The ball wasn't hit very hard. And like I said earlier, I don't know about this DR team has so much talent, but they just the way they play, man, I don't know if I can get behind it. It's strange. They just don't have a sense of urgency, I guess it is. A lack of teamwork. I don't really know what it is with the DR, but it's strange. All right, Schwarber with a base hit to center. Love that. Yeah, this game could get ugly for sure. But yeah, so like I posed earlier, any surprise teams that you guys have seen that have been playing good baseball so far? I know this was the first full day of action, but what are your guys' thoughts? Australia looks all right. Bazana's the real deal. That kid's going to hit. I can't wait to see him up with the Guardians. I hope he makes a big impact for them. But Australia is going to be okay. I think it's still going to be Korea and Japan out of there. And we'll see what Australia's got. They have Korea and Japan next. They got the 2 easy games out of the way. So we'll see what they got. It is pouring in Puerto Rico right now. So that game might get suspended here. But yeah. Bregman's up. We got 1 out, man on first. Bregman's addition to the Cubs. Do you guys really think the Cubs are the team in the NL Central? I don't know. I've said it on a prediction show. I think it's still the Brewers, as weird as that is. I know they don't have pitching, but um, I don't believe in the Cubs pitching either. So um, I know they made some moves in the offseason and they got, was it Cabrera from the Marlins? So I mean, maybe um, does Justin Steele come back with anything left? What does Imanaga give you? I don't know. The addition of Bregman definitely helps with leadership there, as we've seen. Even his short time on the Red Sox, we saw it. But does he alone make the Cubs the team in the NL Central? I'm not really sure. I think it's still a toss up there. But yeah, people are heading to the exits in Puerto Rico. It's pouring. But yeah. If he stays healthy, then they should win that division. I agree. I think if Bregman is the main cog of that offense, they're gonna go. I mean, he's a professional hitter. He's gonna get it done. But like you said, health is a main concern. And we saw it in Boston last year. You know, that quad came back. He re-aggravated it from a past injury when he was in Houston. So we'll see. He just drew a walk, a 1-out walk. We got first and second, 1 out. 2-0 USA, top of the first. So yeah, like I said, Harrison might come on later. If you guys want to hop on and join, let me know. I'll send you a link. Dominican Republic, base hit. They got first and second with 2 outs. It's still early for them. It's still bottom of the third for the DR. They got plenty of time, and that offense has some firepower. So they're not out of it, but I don't know. They just don't play with any sense of urgency. Yeah, and I agree with this, Curtis. Nico Horner, PCA are the dogs of the Cubs. Yeah, and I agree with that. It's their team right now. I mean, Bregman's got to come in, find his place. But you add him in that lineup with those guys, I think up the middle, they are ridiculous. They are going to get better. Pitching is the question mark for me with the Cubs. But not really sure. We will see. Is there anybody on this Team USA roster that you think got snubbed or should have been on this roster that isn't on here? I know I mentioned it in one of our shows. I think one of the ones that I was kind of surprised was Trey Turner not getting the invite. I mean, I get it. Bobby Witt was on the last one. You wanted to get his feet wet, and now he's starting. But I mean, what Trey Turner did in the last WBC, I would have thought earned him at least an invite, and for the right for him to say no. But I mean, this team's stacked. Who do you not invite if you invite Trey Turner? I don't know. We got Cal Raleigh at the dish now. Would be nice to see him go deep here. That would be incredible. Bust this thing wide open right from the start. Dominican just tied it up. It's 3-3. Who was that? Was that Julio? Yeah, that was Julio Rodriguez. So John Temple will be happy. He's going to carry that on into the season. Feels weird without Trout there. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, he's got to focus on health. Obviously, we all know that. But yeah, it's still weird to not have Trout there for sure. But I get it. I really do. But I don't know. That they're moving Trout back to center field. That's weird to me. If you want to keep the mileage down, I don't get why they're moving him back to center. Because even if he feels good right now, how good is he going to feel by the first or second week? I don't know. Well, essentially a swing and bunt by Raleigh. So we got second and third, 2 outs for Roman Anthony here. So let's see what Roman's got. I'm excited about this kid. He needs to stay healthy for the Red Sox. But we saw flashes of him last year. I'm excited to see what this kid's career is like. Yeah, and in my Red Sox, I am cautiously optimistic about them this year. Don't know don't know how we're going to do. Ron Suarez looked really good in his outing in the WBC, so I'm excited to have him back up Crochet. Um, but this is the kid that I'm excited to see a full slate of games out of. I mean, almost a 300 average last year before he had that oblique going into the postseason, which kind of hurt. So we will see what pans out with the Red Sox. That AL East is a gauntlet. It's going to be a fun season for sure. I can't wait for it to get here. This is just a tease. But yeah. Oop, just missed it. Yeah, who's the chick in the hat? That would be me. Where are you, co-host? Probably on the can, huh? Is that where you are, Harrison? It's the only time you're on Facebook? Yep, there it is. But yeah. So like I said, if you're watching, you want to hop on, send me a message on Facebook. I'll send you the link, and definitely come on and definitely hang out, talk some ball. Anything's on the table. So if you guys want to bring anything into the chat, let me know, and we can talk about it for sure. Well, Roman with a soft roll over to first to end the inning. All right, 2-0 start like that. This guy doesn't even watch baseball. It's true. I don't. You are right. I don't need my co-host heckling me now. I get enough of that in the chat. But where's Harrison the Stoic? I don't know. He just said he might be on later if he can pop in. So we will see. But yeah, all about USA right now. John, I'm with you. That's weird. It has the emoji in the chat, but it just says US on the. Oh, interesting. Cool. Yeah. Your thoughts on putting together a lineup of the best players for these teams, or trying to get the players to make the best functional team lineup? Oof. That's a tough one, John. See, I think that's what the DR did versus the US, maybe. I mean, the US is stacked, don't get me wrong, but I think Dominican was, let's just compile as many superstars as we can and put them on a team and hope it works. I would like to put together myself. I would rather put a functional team together, a well-rounded lineup. It's fun to see all these guys on one team, but I would want some functionality to it. I don't want 9 of the same type of hitter for sure. Like I want guys that can hit for average. I want guys that can put it over the fence when we need it. I want gap guys. I want some guys that can possibly lay down a bunt. We're gonna see small ball. We've already seen small ball a little bit in some of these games. I would prefer a well-rounded lineup myself. That's functional, but as we're seeing early here, I don't even think it's much about the lineups as how deep is the pitching. Completely forgot about the pitch count with the WBC, especially in the first rounds. I think it's 65. It bumps up to 80, and then I think it's 95. So there are pitch counts in the WBC. I completely forgot about that. So that's interesting as well. So for me, it's pitching depth. And some of these teams, poor Czechia, they got guys that top out at 85. I think they have a couple guys that throw 90. Yeah, or field a simple ground ball to left, right? Yeah, just guys that can actually play baseball, right? And it's not just offense. I think this is. Logan Webb just gave up a solo shot. Nice. Dang. Well, Lucas Ramirez for Brazil. Wow. Well, 2-1, just like that, blink of an eye. It wasn't even a bad pitch. Just squared it up. Dang. Yeah, I just saw that. History for Brazil, though. It's pretty cool to see a new country in the WBC. They're kind of like the Czechia of 2023, where we're like, who are these guys? I mean, Team Brazil's full of a lot of them that we don't know, um, but pretty cool. How are we feeling about USA's bullpen? I I mean, other than Mason Miller, do we really think we have the best bullpen arms with Team USA? Now, I know, again, finding pitching is hard because a lot of teams don't want. Oh, is Lucas Ramirez Manny's son? I did not know that, Scott. I knew he had a son, but I did not know that was Manny Ramirez's son. Pretty cool. Yeah. Wow. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. Wow. All right. Good way to start off his career there, huh? In the spotlight. First at bat, solo homer off one of the best pitchers in the league. Uh-oh. Stay in the park. All right, there we go. Whew. Lofty expectations for Albernez and the Orioles. Yeah. Um, don't really know too much about him. Let's check him out right here. Yeah, I just yeah, I don't know. I don't have the Orioles finishing high. I don't. You guys have heard it. I do not trust their pitching at all. Um, I just I don't have any faith. Is their offense going to put up runs? I think they could, but it's not going to matter if you can't prevent them. And you got injury question marks in the rotation. I'm not as high on the Orioles as Harrison is. Harrison's got them finishing, I think, second or third. Are they better than last year? I think so. I think the young kids come back and figure it out. Um, I just don't know if they can prevent runs. I'm very skeptical in their pitching staff. Bullpen's okay, but even Bautista's got injury history there, coming off Tommy John. I don't know how much he pitched last year, actually, because I don't know when he came back. I think it was mid-season for him. Felix Bautista in 25. He had, how many appearances did he have? He had 28. So, I mean, nope, 35. Sorry. Yeah, 35. So about half of the season was out of all of 2024. I just don't see it personally. I could be wrong, but I don't see it. A lot of youth on that team making the playoffs for 2 years straight and then having the year they had last year, just kind of laying an egg. I don't know. Curtis is high on them, but the outfield's a question mark. Yeah. Lofty expectations for every AL East team. Some folks will be really dust. And yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I picked the AL East has a potential to send 4 teams to the playoffs. I think that's wrong. I was just kind of, I don't like to pick chalk picks when we do our predictions. But I think the Orioles are the odd man out there. Now, I think the Yankees also have question marks. Does their pitching come back and perform? Yes, you have Rodon, who had a great year. You had Fried, who had a great year. Do you get the same years out of them? When does Cole come back? Is he in Cole form? Luis Heel, all those guys. The bullpen. Does David Bednar do all right in the back half? I'm not really sure. Blue Jays, I think, have the best chance of repeating just because they play a good, well-rounded baseball. They don't rely on a three-run homer. Although they can hit it, they don't. Vladdy's a 300 hitter. Springer's a beast when he's right. Um, the absence of Bo Bichette, yeah, probably hurts a little bit. Santander's still out. So I don't know. It's weird, but I think for me it's Blue Jays, Sox, Yankees, Orioles, and I'm only saying the Yankees in third just because I don't really trust their pitching to stay healthy, get through a good year, a full year, and to have the guys that were hurt come back and be right. Now, listen, Yankees have a ton of offensive firepower. They can do exactly what they did last year, put up 13 runs a game for the first month and keep their team in it for when those guys come back. So um, I'm with you. Curtis has 3 teams. Remember, I said there'll be no losing teams in the AL East. A prediction sure to go wrong. Yeah, I mean, and the Rays too. Like you can never sleep on the Rays. I know they're the Rays. I get it, but it's hard to choose against them. I don't know. And the Sox have plenty of question marks, but they have Cora. That's where I like the Sox chances. So Ed, you're high on Cora. All right. I I have a lot of mixed feelings about Alex Cora. Um, I don't like the fact that he can get stuck in a rut. And what I mean by that is he rolls the same bullpen arms out there game after game after game, and it might not work. It might not work the next night, then the third night, and he's still doing it. I don't think he switches it up enough to make the changes when he needs to. And maybe that's because the Red Sox really haven't had the versatility or the flexibility for bullpen arms to come out at different times of the game. Um, I just I don't know. I I think he's great with the players. He's a great players manager, kind of like Boone in New York. The players love him. I don't know why, but on-field management to me, I question a lot of Cora's moves. Yeah, mixed feelings. That's generous for your opinion. Yeah, I mean, he's hit or miss for me. But like I said, for me, it's mostly bullpen management with Cora that I have an issue with. Now, to stay with that, we haven't had a bullpen, so it's hard. Um, I don't have mixed feelings about Cora. You know how I feel. Yeah, absolutely, Curtis. Just the way I feel about Boone, but you're on board with me about Boone. So, yeah, I think out of Cora and Boone, the thing with them is their management of games. I think that's the biggest thing in question for sure. Um, oh, Contreras is starting for him. This is the high school senior, I believe. Jose Contreras' son. He's committed to Vanderbilt, so this is crazy. He's pitching in the WBC, 97 miles an hour. Whew. Wow. Dude, imagine being 17 years old, 18 years old, pitching at this level. Insane. This is crazy. Yeah, and I'm with you here, Ed, for sure. I think that if the pen was better, he would get more out of them. He'd have more flexibility. I agree. Having a deeper pitching staff, starting pitching staff definitely helps, right? It takes the strain off Crochet. He doesn't have to go 8 innings every start to give the bullpen a rest because you have Suarez behind him that can also get some length. Hopefully, Bayo takes another step forward. So yeah, I think I'm with you. And then Sonny Gray, I don't know what we get out of Gray, but hopefully it's length because if you can get some starting pitching length, you definitely take the load off the bullpen. So I'm with you there at 1,000%. Great point. Mike says Cora is weird. There are times he completely outmanages other guys, and there are times where you go, "What the hell was that?" Yeah, and that's where my feelings on him are mixed. He's not consistent enough for me. He doesn't change things that I think need to be changed, but that's the reason I'm on the couch talking about it and he's in the dugout. But Yeah, he just doesn't. If it's not working, he just still keeps going back until it finally works or doesn't. Um, but yeah, the bullpen flexibility is definitely huge, and starting rotation depth definitely helps out with that. Um, as for Boone, I think the Yankees would do well to dump him, and it has nothing to do with '03. I have been wondering why. Oh, Terang off the wall in left center. All right, one out double. Um, I thought they were going to ditch Boone 3 or 4 years ago, honestly, and then I just I don't understand why they extended him. I thought for sure the Yankees were going to cut him loose. They didn't. So here we are. I still managing the Yankees. A lot of Yankees fans don't like the fact that he's still on the bench. Um, it is Curtis. They're both they're one and the same for sure. They make the same things, the same bullpen moves. Now, again, to kind of defend Boone, he's kind of in the same boat with Cora with the bullpen. There's only certain guys you can put in certain spots. So I completely understand that. But again, I don't think they're great in-game managers, and that's where I am with them. John says Gray isn't going to give length. He's going to give 5 or 6, 115 pitches max effort. Finish 8-7 with an ERA, 350 and about 170 innings pitched if he's healthy all year. And that's fair. I don't think I'm expecting a high ceiling out of Sonny Gray. I'm not expecting a Cy Young caliber season out of Sonny Gray. He just doesn't. He was not going to have the pressure on him, kind of like he did in St. Louis last year, and he was fine. I think being in the third spot, the fourth spot in that rotation, he can beat most guys in the 3 spot around the league. Minus a couple teams that have deep pitching staffs, but I think he gives the Red Sox a chance to win every night. Is he going to light up the radar gun? No. Is he going to win a ton of games? Probably not. Is his ERA going to be around 3.5 or 4? Probably at Fenway Park, no doubt. But he's a serviceable pitcher. If he stays healthy, he's already better than half the guys we had last year. So I'm just excited to see the Red Sox actually go out and get things they needed. And that was pitching. So glad that they finally did that. Boone is the reason I don't have my hopes up ever. And that sucks, right? That sucks as a fan of any team, knowing that going in, the leader, the ringleader of that clubhouse, that team isn't going to get you there. And the Yankees, as we said, have all the talent. They should get there. And their offense is one of the best in the league. My question marks their pitching and the management of the pitching, like you said, Curtis. So I'm with you there. Carter says, I like Gray. He was awesome in his 2 years in Minnesota. I wish we kept him. Yeah. He's a weird guy to me. I've liked him, but I think I expected a little bit more than what we've gotten out of him so far in his career. But yeah, he's a good major league pitcher, and I'm glad he's on the Sox now. So, like I said, need pitching. I don't care who we got at that point. Boone could have more wins on his list. He manages not to lose. He doesn't manage to win, and that's a huge mindset, right? There's a lot of you can tell that even in this game, right? The WBC tournament. You can watch managers and teams playing not to lose instead of playing to win. But that's a great point. I think Cora kind of gets stuck in that rut a little bit too sometimes. They're both the same manager to me. But I think at this moment to start the season, I think Cora has more to work with than Boone. But if the Yankees stay in it offensively like I think they should or will, they'll be fine in June when they get everybody back. So, not counting the Yankees out, never can. But yeah, man, this kid can bring it, huh? 98. Crazy. Well, Harper walk. We got bases juice for Aaron Judge now. Let's go. So Aaron Judge wins MVP again, right? This is his award until somebody knocks him off. I know we've talked about it a little bit on past shows, but this is Aaron Judge's award until somebody comes and takes it from him, right? I mean, 331 average, 53 homers. That's crazy. Oh, he was going for it there. 97 at the letters. Buy him. Sit on one of those hanging sliders or splitters. 100 to 80 miles an hour on that changeup. Pretty good differential. Do you want me on my 2025 Boston Red Sox rant? I'd rather not. I mean, we got time, Curtis, if you want to go. Oh, he just sawed him off bad. Wow. And I'm with you here, Mike. I not as clear cut as Ohtani in the NL. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's Shohei Ohtani, let's be honest. What he did this morning or last night for whenever, the day differential's weird. Yeah, we wake up this morning and Ohtani just destroyed the team that they were on. Triple short of the cycle, double, grand slam. I mean, the dude's an animal. It's not right. Ohtani is for sure the clear cut in the NL. I don't think anybody can compete with that. Yeah, and Ed, this is it. It's the best player award now, no longer MVP. It's a stats award, 1,000%. We have talked about this numerous times on the show, where we think if Cal Raleigh doesn't hit 60 home runs for the Mariners last year, or the home runs in the postseason, I know postseason doesn't count, but if Cal Raleigh doesn't have that run production, where are the Mariners? Do the Mariners finish first? Do they make a wild card? Like what do the Mariners look like without Cal Raleigh? Now you take Judge off the Yankees. You could also argue that the Yankees are a lot worse, which I would agree with. But I think the Yankees are more okay than the Mariners would be without Raleigh. Not taking anything away from Aaron Judge, but it is. It's just whoever has the compilation of stats gets the MVP award. And Judge deserved it. He led in every offensive category except home runs. I mean, the dude was a beast last year. And that just shows what it's going to take to knock that guy off the MVP pedestal. And I don't know if there's anybody in the AL that could do that at this moment. Dark horse Nick Kurtz. Now that kid, we've talked about him as well. I'm high on him. That kid's amazing. Came up in June, put together that year. It was wild. He has the potential, especially in that ballpark for sure. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Aaron Judge get sawed off like that. That was crazy. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun season, and I hate this that we are 2023 WBC. Everybody is pumped up. We're watching baseball at the highest level. We're gonna go into 2026. It's gonna be a pretty competitive year, I believe. A lot of teams got question marks. A lot of teams that could be good that are just outside the playoff race. It's going to be an awesome year. And then we're going to take a break. Just that part of it, that sucks. Man. Do I think Caglianone figures it out this year? Man, I hope so for the Royals' sake. I really do. They need some firepower in that lineup. You can't just rely on Bobby Witt and Pasquantino. 2 guys out of 9, the other 7 are automatic outs. I know Cal Garcia was a great he made a great stride this year. But again, 3 guys isn't going to get it done. I hope Cags can figure it out and make a big impact for them. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say he does. But it was close last year. You're right. And I had no problem with either. I may be a Sox fan, but I like Judge. And same. I can completely respect the heck out of what Aaron Judge brings to the ballpark. I hate that it's for the Yankees, but man, it is hard to root against that guy. He's not cocky. He goes out, he plays the game the correct way. Wow, good play by Harper. So yeah, I'm the same way. I'm a Sox fan, but it's great. Yeah, Garcia is a dog. I agree, Curtis. He had a great year for the Royals, and I think they're going to take another step forward. I can't remember. I think I had them finishing. I can't remember. It was second or third, but I think Cags could be a big cog in that machine or in that lineup if he can figure it out. But again, it's a second year in the league. Do pitchers have a book on him? Do they know how to get him out? Did he make the offseason adjustments? We'll see. Yeah, that was a great play by Witt to stay with that, and then a nice pick on the back end by Harper. So that was a big one. Good play. Do you guys see Dante Bichette Jr.'s hair, like that bright green? It's pretty crazy. I guess last WBC it was yellow, or when they were trying to qualify or whatever. He said he dyed it yellow, so he went green this year. But so Puerto Rico, Colombia, 2 outs in the 9th here. I think that one's just about over. I think it's still 3-3 Nicaragua and DR. Martin Maldonado. All right. Where is he playing for anybody right now? Did he sign with anybody? I don't know if he's with anybody right now. Said he finished with the Padres last year. I kind of lost track of him. I don't know. Is he still a free agent? Can't find anything on him. Martin Maldonado. Contract status. He is currently signed to 1 year, $1 million contract for the Padres. Or was that 25? That was 2025. So, yeah, I don't know if he's on a team or not right now, but yep, still 3-3 Nicaragua, Dominican, bottom of the 5th here. Soto's up again. Let's see. Yeah, he's old as dirt. Nope, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, and he can't hit his weight. That's for sure. Never could, really. Yeah, he's done. Padres last year. I think he retired. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was kind of finding here. I agree. Yeah, he signed the 1 year in 2025, and I don't think he's on a team right now. So maybe he's doing the Clayton Kershaw, just kind of finishing out the WBC and then going home. Yeah. Yeah, Joseph Contreras for Brazil, 17 years old. Just got Aaron Judge to ground into a double play. Crazy. 17 years old playing on this stage is wild. Um, but I can't even imagine that. Let's see. He'd be a good manager in AAA. Yeah, I mean, all those catchers are right. We love like catchers for managers. Look at all the ones around the league. They are game managers. Schwarber with another base hit, man. Jeez, this dude just performs in the WBC. It's wild. Yeah, I mean, look at all the former catchers around the leagues that are managers. Um, they know how to manage a baseball game because they are the field general. Um, so yeah, I don't disagree with that at all, Curtis, for sure. He'd be a great AAA manager, and then maybe see him in the big leagues at some point. But um, Mark DeRosa, jack of all trades, yeah, straight from the MLB Network studios right to the bench. Pretty insane. Um, I wonder how he even got voted to get in there. Um, yeah, because he didn't have any managerial or coaching experience before that, did he? I think he just jumped right in. Hmm. I mean, he played for 16 years. It didn't seem like it was 16 years. That's crazy. So DeRosa, yeah, just MLB Network studio analyst and his leadership as a manager of Team USA. That's literally that's it. I don't think he coached anywhere before that. Yeah, that's it. Just the WBC he manages. That's wild. Yeah, just media to the WBC bench. Nothing before that. Wild. In my opinion, catchers make the best managers. I advocate for them first, 1,000%. I think we'll see Yadier Molina at some point here. I know his name is brought up all the time. I think he would be a great manager for sure. Um, and Ed says, I'd like to see two guys, Osmus and Ross, get another chance. I think they both got robbed of their jobs. Yeah, Ross definitely. Um, Osmus, yeah, I got kind of kicked out there too. Um, yeah, I mean, it is. I'd love to see Jason Varitek. I know he's come out and said that he doesn't necessarily want to manage, but I would love it to see Varitek on the bench managing a team. I think he'd be a great presence, um, and how he manages games. He knows it inside and out. So I'd love to see him. And I'm biased; he's my favorite player ever. So Edwin Diaz on the mound for Puerto Rico right here. So this is the part I don't understand about this whole insurance stuff is how he's able to come after the injury he suffered in 2023 and the contract he just signed, and other guys are denied. I will never understand that whole insurance thing and why that happened. Um, Crazy to me. Crazy to see this guy in a WBC. Um, I just don't understand it. All right, Cal Raleigh's up with 1 out, 3-1 count here. We got a runner on third. Is there anybody else that you guys would like to see as a manager that you haven't seen yet, or another manager like Ed said, give another chance to? Would you like to see Joe Madden back on the bench somewhere? Oh, there we go. There's a run on a wild pitch. 3-1 US. That's a tough ball to block right there. Those balls in front of the plate are almost impossible for a catcher to block. I've been there. It's not fun to try to block those. If I was this kid at 17 years old, I would have already had to change my pants twice. Yeah, maybe Posada. That's another great one. Another dude that, even as a Red Sox fan, I respected the heck out of Posada. Steady, could manage a game behind the plate. Yeah, I'm with you. Posada would be a good chance. Greg Maddux as a pitching coach. Yeah. I bet he'd get frustrated with some of the guys because he was just, it's just Greg Maddux is so incredibly smart when it comes to the game. I think the viral clip that's going around right now about him setting up Jeff Bagwell 4 months before the postseason, I thought was absolutely insane. I don't know if you've seen that, but he wouldn't throw Jeff Bagwell a certain pitch because he was going to see him later on in the playoffs in the postseason, and he didn't want Bagwell to see that pitch. So Bagwell takes him deep in the regular season, and Maddux is like, "Yeah, sure, it doesn't matter," and then busts him inside later on in the postseason to get him out in a big spot. So just chess and checkers there. But Carlos Ruiz, that's another good one. Another guy caught 4 no-hitters. Definitely can, manage his way through an MLB game. Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there that I think would be great. We'll see if they ever get the chance, but I don't know. Still 3-3 Nicaragua and Dominican in the 6th. Puerto Rico's about to close it out here. Yeah, Hall of Famers do not make great pitching or batting coaches at times. Yeah, I've actually I've talked to Jack McKeon, who managed the Mariners, Marlins. Goodness, the Marlins in 03. And then they had Bonds on the bench, and McKeon told me straight up that he was not a great persona to have on the bench. Now, he's not a Hall of Famer, should be. That's a different story. But just absolutely crazy. He said it was not a great fit. So, wow. Yeah, DM roster is stupid loaded. I wonder when the last time Julio batted 7th, but hey, RBI base knocked to tie the game. Yeah, I called you out earlier in the show when it happened. I was like, oh, John Temple will be happy. But yeah, that Dominican roster is crazy talented. I just don't know if they have it to win. There's something about them that just doesn't click for me, and it should because they are loaded. Yeah, Edgar is an amazing hitting coach. I believe I'm sure. I can't imagine that guy's not absolute professional hitter there. Oh, nice. Just got home from volunteering at the food bank. Nice, John. Love that. All right. Roman here. Oof. We got 1 out, 3-0 count on Anthony here in the top of the 3rd. Diaz still trying to close it out for Puerto Rico. So we got 1st and 2nd with 1 out for Byron Buxton. Yeah. Buxton's coming up right now, John. So yeah, Roman's on 1st with a walk. I want Buxton to clear the train right here. He laced the ball in the first inning, or just guy caught up to it in the gap. But um, I just want to see another healthy season out of Buxton. I know it won't do much for the Twins, but when this dude is healthy, he is one of the best in the game. I want to see him on the field. I mean, I know the Twins don't have much to play for this year, but I'm really surprised to see him in this on this roster. Wow, that was awkward. All right. Squibber to first. They got the force out at second. First and third, 2 outs for the U.S. And there we go. Diaz closed it out. Puerto Rico wins that one 5-0. Yeah, Puerto Rico's going to play with a little chip on their shoulder, and it's nice because they're essentially playing home games right now. But yeah, Colombia didn't even get a run across the board. Yankees win. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong game. Love that. All right, let's see here. Sorry, I'm just switching over my multi-view here. I love that YouTube does this now. All right, yeah, I have YouTube TV, so it does it. Buxton may very well be on those what could have been dudes you've been featuring of late. Yeah, I agree. If I didn't have, I actually went back and forth between him and Johan Santana. I think it's still Johan Santana for me at this moment. But for sure, Buxton is going to be those what ifs for sure for a long time. He lost a lot of time with injuries. Oh, hey, there he is.
Hey, is there something going on tonight?
Oh, goodness gracious. I've been sitting here drowning for an hour. These guys are just listening to me drone on and on and on.
It was pretty bad. I had to stop watching.
I'm sure. I'm sure. But
what did I miss? Anything going on?
Edwin Diaz just closed it out for Puerto Rico. They won 5-0. US is up 3-1. Judge 2-run homer, and then grounded into double play to end the inning against the 17-year-old.
Oh, 17-year-old's a pitcher?
Yeah. Yep.
We got Nicaragua and Dominican tied at 3 in the 6th inning.
Yep.
Wow. Man, if the Dominican doesn't come out of that pool, I think there's going to be some kind of like a mutiny somewhere.
And that's what I've been saying on here is like there's just something about that Dominican team to me that like there's something missing. Like they are all ridiculously talented. Might be the deepest team in this tournament. And they don't have it. Whatever it is, they don't have it.
But look at the team. It's guys like Machado and Edwin Diaz and guys that are kind of one-man bands, and they don't they don't rely heavily on teammates. They aren't necessarily great
right.
Great teammates all around.
Yeah. No, agree.
Yeah. Cuba beat Panama. Venezuela won. Good. Mexico. So I think a lot of this pool is already playing out like we thought it would.
Yeah, Mexico looked pretty good. They had a lot of guys that contributed. Thomas, Duran, Arozarena had a couple hits. Oh, there we go. 2-run bomb by Cruz. No, by Cameronero, sorry. The bottom of the 6th. Just broke that tie.
Oh, yeah, just hit it.
And he's going nuts like he does.
I say, which he does.
Might be the silliest celebration I've seen.
They're all silly.
My God.
That ball was torched.
Yeah, that wasn't. It was 10 feet off the ground the entire way.
Could have hung laundry off that bad boy.
God, man.
But when you throw a guy, basically it looked like a cutter, but it was basically like a flat fastball up in the zone. That's kind of what happens.
Dude, that was a rocket.
Wow. Is this the Dominicans' first game?
Yes. Yeah, this is a lot of the team's first games here. The Japan one started Thursday, technically. They all started on the same day, but they're a day ahead. So, yeah. And it gets them to the U.S. after that pool play is done. So it gives them another day to kind of travel. But yeah, everybody else I think has at least one game after today.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Australia's got Korea. Talked about that a little bit. Australia's got Korea and Japan next 2 games. They're 2-0 right now, but I think it's going to be a tough get out of that pool for Australia.
And Korea's looked good.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be good. They've actually been better than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, what did they win? What, it was 11-4, and then
3 home runs, which is not their hallmark.
Right. Yeah, and then Japan mercy rule this morning.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Chinese Taipei is getting rolled over by everybody.
Yeah, it's wild.
I mean that Japan team should have. I mean, Yoshida with a couple of hits. I mean, the dude hits.
Yeah, and the WBC does.
Yeah, and the playoffs, but not really as much in the regular season.
No.
And I feel bad for this Chinese Taipei guy that pitched. This dude is. I mean, he's the highest ever. He was in the A ball with the Dodgers for a minute.
Yeah.
And he gets thrown out there to face this Japan lineup. It's okay, good luck.
Yeah.
You're giving these guys. You're serving up a low minor leaguer to absolute studs.
Right.
That's rough.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I completely forgot about the pitch counts in the WBC. In the first round, they're only allowed 65. Second round is 80, I think, and then the championship's 95. I completely forgot about that. So, we were talking about, John Carter asked, do you build a team full of superstars or do you build it for, functionality? And I was like, well, I think the lineups, it's weird, but I don't need, as good as these lineups are, I think you have to build it from the pitching staff, because if you don't have a deep pitching staff, that's when you get hurt by these lineups. So for me, it's almost like you got to build the pitching staff first. But I mean, that's not how a lot of these teams are built, to be completely honest.
No, it's not, but it's a good point, because with the pitch counts, you probably need to carry more pitchers than you expect, because not the guys go 6 innings regularly anyways, but 65 pitches may only get these guys through 4, and you're not even getting a full 5 innings out of them.
Right. Oh, and the home run by Brazil off Logan Webb, it was Manny's son, Ramirez.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at right now, Lucas Ramirez.
Yeah, yeah. I completely did not realize it was his son until I think it was Ed or someone on here said that it was Manny's son. I was like, oh yeah, it might have been Steve.
He even got fooled a little bit and still yanked it out.
Yeah.
He was on his front foot a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a great swing. He just squared it up.
Yeah. I mean, Manny could hit a ball off balance out of the yard when he needed to.
Yeah.
Although you didn't see Manny off balance very often.
No. Yeah, Curtis is. I like Yoshida too. I don't know. I don't know where Yoshida fits in this Red Sox plan. I really don't. Do you see him dealt this year, Harrison?
I mean, I think you're going to have to do something with him. There's really not a spot for him. I know that they like having the depth, but how does he get rung up on an automatic strike? What the hell just happened?
He probably wasn't looking at the picture on the 8-second mark.
Yikes, that hurts.
Pitch clock violation, maybe.
That hurts. I think they like Yoshida. I think like is bad. I think it's the fact that he can't play anywhere in the field is what limits him.
Yeah.
So I feel like, if you're gonna end up playing Rafaela at second, then you may have a spot for Yoshida to DH, but otherwise I don't see there being enough playing time for him.
I don't want to see Rafaela at second base. I know he can play it, but no, center field is his at this point. Like, don't take him out of center, please.
Yeah, no. He is so good out there. Jarren Duran is so good in left there, playing the monster. Rafaela is so good in center. Wilyer Abreu is so good in right, winning a Gold Glove winner out there. Don't mess with it.
No, you don't need to. What is Austin Wells' connection to the Dominican Republic?
He likes the food.
Okay.
I have no idea.
He went on vacation there once.
Well, that was it Lars Newbar that was playing for
his
Chinese
mom
Taipei last year or something, and it was because of a relationship or the connection through his family?
Yeah, his mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his mom.
That was like Freddie Freeman playing for Team Canada. He's not at all Canadian, but mom was.
Yeah. Wells' family. Okay, Wells' family's background includes Dominican grandparents, which allows him to represent the DR. So, all right.
If I'm Austin Wells, I probably looked at Team USA and went, "Well, I'm not going to make that roster, so
well,
I'll try somewhere else."
That's a good DR weed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually heard this one, Ed, for sure. I've heard this rumor kind of pop up a little bit. Yoshida in Atlanta with Profar gone. I've heard that too. And then, Marcelo Zuna was your DH last year, and he's obviously a Pittsburgh Pirate now. So, interesting there. With Profar being an idiot, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I mean,
with Profar being an idiot, I mean,
yes. So I don't know what you get back from the Braves at that point. Just not another Vaughn Grissom, please. Would be great. But we'll see. I wish Wells would up that batting average. That would help. Yeah.
I think he kind of is what he is.
John Temple says, I believe Lucas and his brother were playing for the team in Victoria, BC, independent team 2 years ago. Saw them play here in Port Angeles against our lefties. Gotcha. Because wasn't at one point it was D'Angelo Ortiz, Manny's son, Sheffield's son, and there was someone else there too, like all playing for like the Brockton Rocks.
Yeah, they're
something like that.
They were all in like low A ball together for the Red Sox.
Yeah,
it was like a who's who of former players' kids.
Yeah, crazy. So Harrison, you know how I've been trying to build my baseball card wall of all our former guests and autographs. I actually found on eBay, Robert Gillum's minor league card that's autographed.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
I found David Griffin's autograph for the Rumble Ponies, so that one's coming. And then I found this one, Grant Levine. It's a chrome Bowman refractor card that's autographed. Let's see if I can. I don't know if it will show up on here or not, but
that's sick.
Yeah, and all autographs. So those were coming.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, just got to get more players on the team on the show now. Trying.
Yes.
But yeah. The Nepotism Knights. Yes, that was the name of the team for sure. Oh man. Yeah. Crushed it.
My Facebook feed is just full of people that are at this Cooper Flag Celtics game.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's in Boston.
Yeah, they're in Boston. He actually just came off the injured list yesterday, I think, to play in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't follow basketball much at all, but I'm at least taking a peek at this just to see how he's doing. But
Yeah.
not often a kid from Maine is the first overall pick in anything.
Or a pick in anything, period.
Yeah, a pick in anything, period. He's a freak. I mean, Dallas is terrible, so they got smoked by 20, but
yeah, and Jason Tatum's back too, so
yeah. It was a great game to go for people because you see Tatum come back, see Cooper Flag come to town. That place is probably full of Mainers.
Yeah. It's hard to show pictures off my phone on the screen for sure. You can't really see it that well, but it's a pretty sick card.
I don't love the fact that USA's got 3 runs on Brazil. It feels like they're just like letting them hang around.
Yep.
That never turns out well.
Yeah, 13-0 Japan over Chinese Taipei, 3-for-4 Grand Slam Ohtani. Venezuela beat the Netherlands 6-2. And then Mexico over Great Britain. Great Britain hung with Mexico for a while.
They did, actually.
Yeah. And then but
yeah, Rosarina hosed that guy at home plate.
Yeah.
Wasn't even close. The dude almost looked surprised. He's getting ready to slide in. The ball's already there.
Yeah.
He was like, wait, what?
Yeah, Flag's definitely the first non-hockey player to go that high, 1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
And he was on the radar, the big leagues for the major scouts and all that for a long time. They were been watching him for years.
Yeah.
Little was it Newport, Maine? Is that where he's from? Like way up on the coast.
Yeah. No, I thought isn't Newport like mid-state, or is that on the coast? I think Newport is. Was it Newport?
I'm trying to think where he's from. I might be wrong. Oh yeah, Newport's on a lake. It's not on the coast.
Yeah, I think he's from the county.
Yeah, you might be right.
It is Newport. Everything's a port in Maine, let's be honest.
It really is.
Yeah, he went to Nokomis, so it's by Palmyra.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's up there, Pittsfield. Yeah, Albion, China. It's probably another hour north of Augusta, at least.
Yeah, it's a hike. Okay, yeah, so Nokomis is in Newport. Okay, so it is Newport, but Newport's not on the coast. Newport's out it's outside of Bangor.
Yeah,
inland. It's by Scowtown, north of Waterville.
Skowhegan.
Middle of nothing out there.
Yeah. I did not get to see any of the Japan game. I was sleeping, but John Temple said you see the guy behind the plate during the Japan game constantly double fisting beers the whole game. Had more screenplay than Ohtani. That's awesome. I didn't see that.
Sounds like it was pretty fun to watch.
Right. That's incredible.
Who pitched for Japan today? It wasn't Ohtani, right? Was it Yamamoto?
Yeah, I think it was. Yep.
The Raiders just traded Max Crosby to the Ravens? Interesting. The Raiders are also cutting Geno Smith.
Yeah, I saw that.
The Patriots are going to cut Stefan Diggs, which makes sense after 1 year. That guy's nothing but a headache.
They already did, didn't they?
Well, I think they notified him, but they don't actually they cut him I think it's technically after the league year starts or something. Is that how it worked with Diggs?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. But
Doesn't matter. He's out.
yeah.
He can go deal with his baby mamas and his legal trouble.
Who's the other one? Cromartie? That had like 12 kids, 13 kids.
Yeah, Octocrom, because he had 8 kids.
That's crazy. God.
Octocrom.
Yeah. And then I think DJ Moore to the Bills was the other big move today.
Yep.
That dude.
Yeah, and the rumor is dropping Diggs so they can go trade for AJ Brown, because apparently AJ Brown wants to be a Patriot and the Eagles want to move on from him.
Interesting. All right, who we got in the bullpen warming up?
Yeah, Logan Webb's at 42 pitches, so he's still got a ways to go.
Yeah, but remember, they also have to go by their team plans too. So if their team plans don't want him throwing over 50, kind of like Scooble, you know?
Curtis needs a moment. He's a Raiders fan. Yeah, so Curtis, Geno Smith gone, Max Crosby gone, just gutting what's left of that team.
Dang. Dude, Logan Webb's movement on his pitches are obscene.
It really
Throws
is.
nothing straight. It's crazy.
No, like he throws that heavy sinker, but he's still in like the low 90s with it. I mean, he's got a lot of decent. He's got decent velocity on a ball that moves like that.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, Ed, Central Maine, you pretty much nailed it. Not close to anything. Stetson and Corinna. I think it's Corinna, but
it's Corinna.
Population 3,000 or so, and that's being generous. Like, if you go to the upper, like northwestern part of Maine, it's like literally welcome to Township D35, population 1, and it's a hunting camp. Like, there's nothing in Maine, nothing.
No, off of 95, there's a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, Bangor's the biggest city nearby, and it's 31,000 people.
Yeah. Yeah. There's more people in the greater Raleigh area than there is in the entire state of Maine.
If people were trees, Maine would be New York City.
Yeah.
Or if trees were people, Maine would look like New York City.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
But that's what makes the quality of life so good. Like, you got space, you got woods, you got lakes, you got mountains, you got beaches. It's not overcrowded. The traffic's like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, you get upset with traffic when there's 2 people ahead of you at a 4-way stop. That's pretty much traffic.
Dude, if I sit through 2 cycles of a stoplight, I'm like, what is happening? There's something wrong.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's funny.
The hard part is, like, nothing's ever close. Like, everything's half an hour away.
Yeah.
But
did I ever tell you
you're moving the whole time?
Did I ever tell you about the first time Sean ever came to visit me in Maine?
Yeah. No.
So first time Sean had ever been to Maine, and he comes up to visit me. He goes, "How far are you from the New Hampshire border?" And I go, "Nah, about an hour." He goes, "Okay. How far are you from Augusta?" And I go, "Nah, about an hour." He's like, "My wife lives in Waterboro. How far is that?" I go, "You're not going to believe this. About an hour."
It's true though. I mean, everything's at least half an hour away, and it's you feel like you're about an hour from everything.
People ask me all the time, they're like, "What's it like? What was it like growing up in Maine?" And I go, "Well, you pull up to a 4-way stop, and you're either related to the other 3, or you owned one of those cars at one point in your life. That's Maine in a nutshell." Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
I remember getting up to campus for the first time and talking to all these people coming to school. Where are you from? Oh, I'm from Corinth and Eagle Lake. I'm like, where the hell is that?
Yeah, Madawaska.
Yeah, it's like, where is that?
Yeah,
I've lived in Maine now for, counting the years in college, 20, 21 years, and I still don't know where half these towns are. People tell me all the time I'm from here. And I'm like, where is that? I don't even know.
But in Maine, you can go to Mexico, Peru, Paris,
Sweden,
yeah, Denmark.
and they're all within like an hour of each other.
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, good old Maine. Yeah, Maine. Listen, Maine is a great place. It really is, and I loved growing up there. But man, for 4 months out of the year, it's great. The other 8 suck. let's be honest, and that's why I decided to move down.
We just like randomly woke up to 2 inches of snow this morning. I'm like, F this place. Like,
yeah,
I'm so done having to get the snowblower out again to clean up the driveway.
I'm telling you, dude, there's houses for sale in my neighborhood. Just saying.
You, I could honestly, I could work from anywhere in the world. I should just get the hell out of here. But the hard part is like, I can go to Florida and then I'm trading hurricanes and alligators for cold weather, which I think I'll take the cold weather.
Yeah.
I can go to North Carolina, but they got Nick. I can just keep the cold weather.
That's fair. That's fair.
Honestly, like I think North Carolina is like the best compromise of like getting a little bit of both worlds.
Yep.
Like it's not a bazillion degrees with 1,000% humidity, but it does get cool, but it's not zero.
It gets pretty humid here in the summer. It really does.
But, I remember that in Charlotte, but it's not as bad as like Orlando.
It's only for a couple of weeks and then it usually breaks. But yeah, there's been some times I've walked out of here to like go fishing on a day off and I open the door and I go, nope. Because it's like 110, it smacks you in the face. You're just like, no way.
Well, you step outside and you're soaking wet. But you're not sweating. It's just the fact that the air is that friggin' damp.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it also gets so hot that you take a cold shower and you get out and you start sweating again immediately. And you're like, okay, well, that was pointless.
Yeah. But that's like, if that's your version of winter, you just stay inside, then I can deal with that for a month or two. Because the rest of the year is very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're thinking of moving to Florida, just watch HBO shows Florida Man. Hilariously funny true stories, man.
I told my kids when we were on the way back from Florida a couple weeks ago, I said, every good story starts with the line, a Florida man. And they're like, wait, what? I'm like, so I Googled it. I Googled a Florida man and I read some of the headlines,
oh, it's hilarious.
I found naked in the ice cream freezer and like, they're like, oh my God, what's wrong with Florida? I'm like, Florida's where crazy has become a way of life.
Uh-oh. Oh no, not my boy. Uh-oh.
Oh, Cattell got hit?
Yeah.
Where'd he get hit? I didn't see.
I think it's forearm.
Oh, that's never good.
It's forearm or elbow. I don't know. He's hurt.
There's some meat there, but it can definitely get to bone.
He might have got it off the bone. It looks like he's pushing on it.
That sucks.
Oh, he looks all right.
North Carolina is hot as hell. As far as winter, it better not snow.
We got 5-6 inches this winter, but it was gone in a week. So that's what I like about it. Like it's a little taste of home, and then it's like, okay, gone.
Did I send you pictures of that last storm we got?
Right off the elbow. No, I didn't see any.
God, the snow drifts were as tall as I am.
Dang. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. Well, I could have. It could be worse. We could have been like down in Boston or Providence where they got 32 inches of snow.
No way, man. I'm all set with that.
Yeah, we got 24 and it was bad enough.
No. No, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you the picture. See if you can find my stairs.
that good, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, another base hit by Soto. That should get another run home. Oh, nope. He had to freeze. Bases loaded. Oh, my God. Yeah, no thanks, buddy. No thanks.
So see the picture looking like up the backyard. Those that's a set of stairs underneath there somewhere.
Yeah.
I went out there. I went out there that night after it snowed. I went, nope, this is a tomorrow problem, and shut the door. I
That's
was
a
like, no chance in hell I'm starting this right now.
that's a future Harrison problem.
Yeah.
God, man.
Yeah, it finally stopped snowing at like 7 o'clock. So like, yeah, if I get all geared up and I'm heading out, I step out the door, look at it, and go, nope, this is a tomorrow
Yeah.
thing. Shut the door,
Yeah.
go back in.
Yeah. Yeah, Ed, down here in North Carolina, no joke. Like this is completely accurate. 1,000% correct. So, and the thing is the town is only liable for their main roads, and all the side roads get done by the state. No, well, done by the state. Pretty much just
Right,
wait
yeah.
for it to melt. We will get 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and they'll have no school for a week and a half. Like it's crazy. That's a legit thing. So, yeah, it's wild. But man. All right. Oh, Bregman just walked with one out.
I say now we got an injury delay for what?
For what? On the US team? US game?
Oh, they're all heading to the mound.
Uh-oh. Oh, now you're ahead of me.
Yeah.
What are you watching it on?
Online.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got to send Mike a shirt for winning the Jamie Moyer challenge. You want to do that real quick?
Not really. No. I think Mike likes not having a shirt.
He was all over the Jamie Moyer challenge for sure. Oh, it looked like a left calf tightened up on him. He's staying in.
Yeah, so he's staying in, but it was kind of weird. Like everybody's kind of like looking around. Then it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then hold on, I got to get you.
Man, you type loud.
Sorry.
Just abusing that keyboard. What did it do to you?
Is that better?
No.
You can still hear it?
No, it's fine. They are very lucky that pitch to Vladdy Jr. stayed in the ballpark. That was like middle.
Yeah.
It was middle, and it's still there.
I mean, that was like the one that was hung to Aaron Judge earlier. I mean, you couldn't have put it on a tee better.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't like having no shirt. I need to go walk around town with it. Love it.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. I really thought that USA was going to put a hurting. This is
not impressive.
No. I mean, there's still plenty of game left, but I mean,
yeah, there is. It's just I expected them to be torching them.
This could be the inning. Two walks with one out here could be walks kill you. Machado up with two guys on.
There you go, running up.
Yep. All right, so Dominican, they're in Miami, right? And then we're in Houston.
Yeah.
And then Puerto Rico, and then Japan. The next round is it's Arizona, right? It's Chase Field and Miami, or is it Houston and Miami?
I think it's Houston and Miami, isn't it?
Do they not? Yeah, they played at Chase last year, right? Or last WBC?
Yeah, I don't think they're using Chase at all this time. I could be wrong.
I think you're right. I don't. Yeah, Daikin Park, Tokyo Dome, Lone Depot. Yeah, that's what those ones. And then I don't know the next rounds. Where is the bracket? Whoa. That okay. Miami. Yeah, Houston. Yep. So yeah, Houston and Miami, and the finals in Miami.
Okay.
It's interesting. I mean, I guess it's not really interesting. I was going to say I find it weird that they would choose Miami out of all ballparks to kind of host the final. But I guess with the amount of Caribbean teams and countries, it would kind of make sense, right? I mean, geographically, but
yeah, I mean, I think it's probably the easiest one to get most of them to. And I also think that culturally, it's an easier place to start too.
yeah.
Very large Hispanic population. Still very much tropical climate. I think it's more probably feels more like home.
Cameronero just busted this. Oh wow, he must have just missed that. That had to have been only a foot or two foul. That was close.
Oh, that was ripped.
Gabriel Barbosa.
Automatic ball. Seeing a decent number of pitch timer violations.
Dude, he's taking forever.
Where the hell was that going?
Come on, Roman.
This dude is not even close.
Oh yeah.
Roman's not going to see a pitch he can even reach in this at bat.
He hasn't really all game. He had a soft roller in the first inning, but
and then a walk, right?
Yep.
I just think he's going to walk again because I don't think this guy could find the strike zone. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah.
Not even there's not a pitch in that at bat that was even close.
No, non-competitive at bat.
Yes, very much so.
Oh, Caminero with a double play ball to end the inning. All right, 6-3 going into the 8th in Nicaragua, Dominican. Ball 8, ball 12.
Brutal. Oh, Caminero. That's a tough one.
Yeah. Grounding double play. What the Brazil managers heated.
About what?
I don't know. Pitch time, the pitch clock, maybe.
Oh,
I don't know what else.
is there what? Not sure what else you could possibly be mad about. Your dude wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Can you hear my dog?
I can.
She's streaming. Ellie.
Oh, she's dreaming?
Yeah, she was dreaming.
Jesus.
I woke her up. Oh man.
Yikes, that was quite the dream.
Yeah, she does that quite a bit. Man, this argument's taking twice as long because he's doing it through a translator.
I didn't even think about that.
God, man. Harrison, tell him that I'm upset that
Yeah, not effective. This is not working out.
Yeah. So does the translator get tossed since he's technically the one saying it? I don't know.
The manager can say, I never said that. This dude went rogue.
All right, Buxton up with the bases jacked here. Oh, what are you swinging at, dude? He's thrown 8 consecutive balls, man.
Terrible. That was absolute garbage. He is just fishing.
Oh, Camilo Doval. God, Buxton.
He is out fishing.
Let's see if Doval can cough this up too.
Oh man. With a guy with stuff like that should not get hit the way he does.
No, he really shouldn't. Oh, hey, we laid off a slider. Oh boy.
I don't think he wanted to.
No. It's crazy he still makes plays like that, makes it look so easy. I hate the dude, but he can play some third base. Manny Machado.
Oh yeah, I can't stand him. Oh, oh Buxton.
Oh, you're ahead of me again.
Yep.
Where do you wave at one in the dirt?
No, just wait.
Ouch. Yep. He's on the IL.
One. Yeah, his season's over. That's why I started laughing.
Oh god.
The Twins ownership and front office just went, "Oh my god, the season's over."
Yeah, John just said, yeah, out for the season.
Oh man.
Yeah, Mike Reed with the translator. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah. The manager's like, I never said that. I didn't say his mama wore combat boots. I said I thought his mama had very nice footwear.
Dude, Machado again? No way. Stop it. That is silly.
Yeah. I can't stand the dude, but he's good.
The underhand sidearm flip to first is ridiculous.
Stupid.
Guerrero was just put his head down immediately after and was like, what the hell? Oh. Not gonna lie, that all yellow catcher's gear is a little much. Like, can't put a little bit of green and blue trim in there at all.
A little too much for you?
Yeah, it's a little too much yellow. I like the yellow, but it's too much. Did Bryce get it? Get going. Oh, off the Crawford boxes.
Yes, didn't quite get it, but he got enough of it.
It took a weird bounce off the tiles too. All right, we'll take that.
Yeah, you never know how it's going to come off of that wall. Bryce if it catches like an edge or something, it'll take a weird shot.
Yeah. 3-run
Yeah,
double. for
John Carter,
Toronto.
fair point. Got to make a target the pitcher can see. I mean, yeah, you're not going to miss that for sure.
I'd find a way. Yeah, that should be a game 7-1 there. Yeah, I took an awkward bounce off the squares.
Yeah, it's always a crapshoot what it's going to do.
I hate those trash can boxes. Yeah. So what is the mercy rule? I know Japan put up quite a bit, but
Isn't it 10?
is it 10 after 7?
It's 15 or more after 5, 10 or more after 7.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I found myself really pulling for Great Britain there for a while. And they were hanging tough earlier today, and then just kind of that was a big hit by Aranda, the 3-run homer.
That was huge. Man, another freaking walk. Just put another coin in the merry-go-round.
Yeah, they got to go get this dude. Machado made all 3 outs that inning.
Nice. Earning his money.
Wow. Yeah, you got to go get him. Bryce Harper hasn't done anything yet. I think he's got a walk, I think, and a ground out or fly out. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that this is his first WBC.
Bryce is first?
Yeah, I think they said this is his debut because he was out with an elbow injury in 2023.
Oh,
and
right.
then where was he? I don't know where he was the first one, but I think this is his first WBC. Infield fly rule. Wah, wah.
So I forgot he missed 23 because of the elbow.
And then what was the one before that? Was that 17? Or did they not have it? I think there was a gap right between like the Adam Jones years.
Yeah, so 2006, 2009, 13, 17, 23, 26.
Okay, so they did have it in 17. So what was the U.S.?
Yeah, the U.S. won it in 17. So it was Japan, DR, U.S., Japan, and then this one.
I can't even tell you who was on the USA. The USA roster in 17. They had Lucroy, Posey, Arenado, Bregman, Crawford, Goldschmidt, Josh Harrison. Let's go. Eric Hosmer, Kinsler, Daniel Murphy, Jones, McCutcheon, Stanton, and Yelich. Yeah, so no Bryce Harper there. So this is his first one.
Yeah.
Their pitchers were Chris Archer, Brett Cecil. Oh, I miss Brett Cecil. Clippard. Talk about another goggles guy. Duffy, Sam Dyson. Damn. Michael Givens with a Y. Luke Gregerson.
Wow.
Who the hell is that? He had 30 saves in one season in 2015. He was for the Padres. Huh. J.A. Happ, Nate Jones, Jake McGee, Mark Melanson, Andrew Miller, Pat Neshek, Tanner Roark. I can't say his last name. It's a weird one.
Isn't it Roark?
Roark. Yeah, I don't know. David Robertson, Samardzija, Smiley, Stroman, and Alex Wilson. I mean, not an overpowering pitching staff. That's crazy.
No.
Wow. FA won. All right. And that was the year that Adam Jones robbed Machado, right? 2017. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh. J-Rod with a bomb.
How did he get that out to left center field? That was like almost off the plate outside.
Here's the AL MVP, John Temple's pick.
Damn. How do you pull that and get it out of the yard? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah. Dang. Is Tatis even playing in this game? I haven't seen Tatis
Yeah.
Jr. Is he?
Pretty sure.
I haven't seen a single at bat with him in here yet.
Yeah, he's batting leadoff. He's 1 for 2 with a couple of walks.
Okay. I keep missing his at bat then.
I'll say, because I could have sworn I just saw one of his at bats. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I just saw him.
Yeah. If this team gets heated up with the bats, man, they're gonna be tough. But I wasn't too impressed with their pitching this season or this game.
Yeah.
Who's going for US right now? Who's pitching? Waka's in there right now.
Yep. Mr. Waka.
Did you hear Logan Webb's interview like right before the WBC about like he doesn't get the backlash from Scooble that he's getting for only pitching one game? And I never really thought about it the way he put it out there. He's like,
oh, I didn't.
He's like, y'all have to remember that there's only a potential for 7 games in this entire tournament. So like if I go 2, Skeens goes 2, like there's not a lot of games for, like it's okay that he's only going 1 because there's only 7 games. So it really doesn't matter that much, I think making a more of a deal out of it then. And I was like, well, I guess I never really thought of it that way. It does feel like there's more than 7 games, and that's only like max potential of 7 games. Dude, stop hitting my Diamondbacks, please.
Who just got hit?
Perdomo.
Oh, Perdomo. I was like, what did I miss?
Yeah. Yeah, watch the Dominican team is funny. One guy batting with 25 hype men behind them. Yeah, it is a different animal for sure. Oh, here's Tatis. I told you he was playing.
Yeah, I believed you too. I knew you were all over it.
Yeah, it just seems like every time I looked over to their game, oh, there you go, another base hit for him. Yeah. All right. Now this DR team's starting to cook with gas.
Yeah, so they're starting to
get
things rolling.
Yeah. And that's a dumb throw to go all the way to third base with that because now you got second and third one out. That's dumb. Mike says the issue is Scooble is pitching this game against Great Britain and still waiting to the quarterfinals, and I don't disagree with that. I'm with you, Mike. I would have saved him, but again, DeRosa is also at the mercy of whatever the team's plans are. Like maybe that falls into his spring training regimen, right? Like that's when he was going to make his spring training start. Like I get it. That's the only excuse I can kind of come up with. I don't know if it's just happens to be that game falls into his routine. So he's not really missing much from being out of camp. That's the only thing I can think of. O'Neal Cruz getting an at bat right now.
Yeah, he's gonna come in strictly off the bench because I don't think there's
not
a
a
lot of
spot for him.
space for him.
No, 1,000%. An embarrassment of riches.
It really is.
So how did they end up? They went Machado, Perdomo, Cattell, and Guerrero around the infield. That infield is ridiculous.
It's stupid. It's not right.
And then they still have. So then Caminero must be DHing, right? Unless he's playing an
Yes.
outfield spot. You got Soto,
Oh.
Tatis.
Yeah, good point.
Tatis, Soto, and
Yeah, so you got Tatis in right, Cattell in second, Soto in left, Guerrero at first, Machado at third, Caminero DHing, J Rod in center.
J Rod's in center.
Yeah, Wells catching, Perdomo at short. It's still just it's disgusting.
Oh man. Oh my god, dude. O'Neal Cruz just hit into the upper tank, dude. That was crushed. Oh my
that
word.
ball was down and away, almost off the plate.
Oh
dear Lord,
man.
That ain't right.
Holy crap, that thing was crushed.
He hits big boy home runs. That is for sure.
Wow. That thing almost hit the back wall in the upper deck. Heesh. You did call it, John, and I didn't see the comment. He's going to hit one 125 plus right now into the bleachers. Yeah.
And
wow. Yeah, Cruz hits absolute missiles. That thing. Wow. You're not going to show a replay of that? Come on now.
Yeah, it's like, get serious here.
I mean, like, he just casually hit one 550, but we're just gonna keep going. We won't
Let's just
show
cut
that
to
one
commercial.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to see that.
Holy Jesus. And like when I went to Pittsburgh and I saw him standing at first base, like again, TV doesn't do justice on how big that human was or is.
No, he's massive.
And then he's standing on first base next to, I think it was either Cattell or even Gino Suarez. And I'm just like, holy crap. I was like, this dude is a massive human being.
Yeah, he is so big.
Look at Albert sitting there like, I don't even have to manage this team.
I know he's got it. He's got it pretty good.
Man. Yeah, this Brazil team. Oh, here we go. Where did that thing end up? Yikes. You lost sight of it.
Oh my god.
Yikes. Yeah, this Brazil team's definitely way over their heads here. I mean, it's a cool story that they're here, but they got some work to do if they want to come back to WBC. So if they were in, which team dropped out? Like which team didn't qualify? Because Israel's in, right?
Yep, they're in.
So then who was the other team that was in here last year that's not here this year? Was it Germany? Did Germany have a team?
So who's missing? You had Canada, Colombia, Cuba, DR, Mexico, Puerto Rico, United States, Venezuela, Panama, Nicaragua, China, Chinese Taipei, Japan, South Korea.
That's what it is. China and Chinese Taipei.
Oh,
So China's
there is
out.
no
There's
China.
no China.
Yeah.
So
okay.
then there's
Israel, Italy, Netherlands, Great Britain, Czech Republic, Australia.
Yep. So all the same teams, but China and Chinese Taipei are the same thing, apparently.
Well, they're not,
different.
because Chinese Taipei is all Taiwanese players. There's not a single Chinese player.
Right. Okay. So then China dropped out. Brazil's in.
Oh yeah, they failed to qualify.
Did they?
They lost all three of their, so they were 0-4 in the 2023 tournament, and they lost all three of their games in the 2025 qualifying tournament, missing the tournament for the first time.
So is it the teams that finish like 0-4, they have to re-qualify? Do they get like
if you don't, I think if you don't make it,
whatever?
if you don't make it at a pool play, you've got to re-qualify.
Gotcha.
Is what it sounds like. Yes. So if you're one of the two teams makes it out of your pool, you get to come back. The other two teams that didn't make it out of the pool play have to go back in and qualify again.
Gotcha. Makes sense. All right. DR is going to mercy them here in this inning, probably. They just scored another one. Yikes. It's 11-3 now. Yep. Busted it wide open.
Yeah. It got out of hand quickly.
This USA game's heading that way too. They got 2 on, no outs.
Did you see who just came in to pinch run for Juan Soto? Am I reading that right?
Who is it?
It's Junior Lake.
Was it really?
That dude's been out of baseball for like 10 years.
I didn't. Yeah, it could have been.
Junior Lake is the pinch runner for Juan Soto.
That's awesome.
Or was the pinch runner for Juan Soto.
Love that.
And he hasn't been in baseball since 2016.
He must be playing in the Dominican leagues or something then.
Gotta be. I was like
Mexico or something.
I did a double take when I heard the name. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, he's another one of those guys that just didn't pan out.
Yeah, like I had to look it up to make sure I was thinking it was the right guy.
Because Cubs, right? He came up with the Cubs?
Yes.
And he was supposed
to spend some time in Toronto.
Yeah. He was supposed to be like the next best thing, and then
Cubs. He spent 3 years with 2.5 years with the Cubs, a half year with Baltimore, and a half a year with Toronto, then was gone.
Dang. Let's see, show non-major. Let's see if it. All right, non-major. Okay, then he goes DOWL, Dominican Winter League. Then I lost it. Where'd it go? So was it 16, right? Cubs, Baltimore.
Yep.
Dominican, Mexican League.
Yeah, Mexican League. Then he was at the Red Sox for a little while in the International League with Pawtucket, and then he was back to the Dominican League, back to Mexico.
Yeah. So he's Mexico. He pretty much bounces back and forth between Mexico and the Dominican Winter Leagues.
Yeah, so he tried to come back with the Red Sox, but it didn't last.
Yeah. Oh, Roman. Did he get it? Oh, I just missed it.
No. He did not. I would have been freaking out if he did. I mean, bottom 8, Dominican's not gonna get to mercy rule these bad boys. I mean, unless somebody goes yard right here.
Yeah, if he could walk it off right here. Yeah, they just pulled Machado there. Yeah.
Good old Ahmed Rosario.
Come on, PCA. Ugh, nope. Ground out to first to end the inning. Dang. Yeah, easily the it's Dominican, U.S., and Japan. I are the three heavy favorites that I think just offensively are gonna bury teams. But man. Oh, Chinese Taipei and Czechia are playing right now. That one has got to be that's got to be pretty exciting stuff to watch.
Yeah, that's. I mean, Chechi has at least got a shot to win a game.
I agree. That Chinese Taipei can't get the ball out of the infield. It's bad.
No. Like we said, they make a lot of contact, but they don't. They got no pop.
Zilch. The first game I watched with them, I was like, "Yeek."
Yeah.
Oh, it must be on Tubi. Is my guess. It's not on YouTube TV, so that's my guess. It's got to be on Tubi. That's not a very drawing game, I would say.
Oh, there we go. We're already manufacturing runs. Chinese Taipei's up 1-0.
All right. Oh, there we go.
Sung Che Chang steals third base, and then the ball got thrown away.
Huh. Listen, yeah, Michael, Venezuela they got a pretty good roster there. I think Venezuela is a sleeper for sure. I think they could be good. DR is 90 feet away from ending this game.
Yeah, Julio just drove in another one.
You talk about hitting is contagious, man. This is the lineup you do not want to see get going at all.
No, and like Nicaragua doesn't have the pitching to have any shot at stopping these guys.
No, none at all.
Is that going to get down? Oh no.
Hung up. Well, at least they get the full 9. All right, 3-7. Is that tomorrow? They play Great Britain.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that one prime time too? What time's that game at?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Okay, I'm looking.
I'm not even sure what day it is.
Fair.
Is that today or is it tomorrow? Was it actually yesterday? I'm not even sure.
Yeah, they got 5 a.m. Korea, Japan. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Do I get up at 5 for that one? Yeah, Korea, Japan. That's going to be a good one. 5. Colombia, Canada at 11. Nicaragua and Netherlands at noon. Brazil and Italy at 1. Yeah, Great Britain, United States on at 8. So they must be getting all the primetime games here. They have Sunday off, Monday at 8 again. They're getting all the primetime games. So matchups tomorrow. Any good ones? Yeah, just the 5 a.m. one, I would say, is the best matchup of the day.
A lot of lopsided games in that cluster.
Nicaragua and Netherlands could be decent, could be okay, maybe.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, Canada. Has Canada played yet? No, Canada's first game is tomorrow.
How have they gotten such a break? Such a long.
They just had their off day was today. That one team's gonna have an off day, and I think
sure because not everybody else has necessarily played.
They're in a different pool, so Israel hasn't played yet. Italy hasn't played yet.
Oh yeah, that whole group hasn't played yet.
No, so they all start tomorrow. Yeah. So we'll first look at Canada tomorrow at 11. Italy's at 1. Panama played today. So, yeah. Cuba looked decent today. U.S. Mexico on Monday, and then to end it with Italy on Tuesday, and then next Friday is all the postseason. They're calling it. It's awesome.
Huh.
Yeah. So yeah, I think tomorrow's that's Korea, and then Panama, Puerto Rico, probably Nicaragua, Netherlands, probably the closest matchups there. Another name that I saw play today that I hadn't heard in a while is Johan Camargo.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, that's not a name I've heard in a while either.
I mean, I think he's still kicking around, but yeah, 2023 with the Giants was his last year. But yeah, he was playing for Panama. But Thiago de Silva for Brazil. He pitched for Italy WBC. I didn't see that happen. The name definitely sounds familiar, but yeah, that's crazy. Does he have he's got to have the most WBC appearances then, right? At that point, if he's got 4.
Got to.
Well, Carlos Beltran played in 4, 2006, 2009, 13, and 17.
Wow. Didn't realize he played before.
Mm-hmm. Well, Harrison just found some trivia for you.
Oh,
WBC,
nice.
WBC trivia. Who
Did you
has
find
the
some WBC trivia?
Well, sorta. It's just like all the leaders.
Yeah, don't ask him. I'll use them.
Okay, well, let me study him first before I send them to you.
No, don't study him. Don't be that guy.
Let's see if I.
Oh, the WBC trivia is gonna be hard because, like, I don't remember
anybody
from these past ones.
I couldn't tell you any of the leaders.
Yeah, never mind. Just go. Those would be way too hard.
Insanely hard. Who? All right, I'll just ask them here then. See if they know. I did actually know the first one because I was watching the Cuba game today and I saw it. But who has the most home runs in WBC history?
Like, not in a single tournament, most all time?
No, most all time. These are all most all time.
Well, it's got to be a Cuban if you heard it during that telecast.
Yes, it is a Cuban.
But good luck naming a Cuban player that would have that.
Yeah. Should I be taking notes? No, he'll probably do different trivia. These names are insane.
These are going to be hard. Because, like, I know that, like, Dice K's all over the leaderboard for pitching, but nobody's going to remember that.
Yeah, we're not gonna do WBC trivia, Mike. It would be so wild.
Hard. It sounded like a good idea until I thought about it for a second. Then I'm like, nope, that's gonna be way too hard.
So the leader in home runs with 7 is Alfredo Despaigne. 2009, 13, 17, and 23. So he's actually played in 5. He went homerless in 2023, but still the WBC all-time leader. He slugged .732 in 21 career classic games. Next on the list is Miguel Cabrera from Venezuela and Friedrich Cepeda from Cuba with 6 each. All right. Most RBIs, WBC, also a Cuban. I just said his name, Frederick Cepeda. It's 23.
Wow.
He's got 23 RBIs in his first 19 games.
Do you remember the MVP from the 2017 WBC when the US won?
Oh, I should.
I did not. I saw the name and I went, wow.
As soon as you say it, I know it was somebody like not popular, but I can't remember. Who was it?
He last pitched for the Yankees. And did not like being sent to the bullpen.
Stroman. That's right. That's
he
right.
He was filthy in that.
Yep. All right. Most doubles in WBC history. Frederick Cepeda again with 8. And this guy, a Canadian, first base.
Freddie?
No. Pre-Freddie.
Pre-Freddie.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you that hint. I think you guys could get this one in the chat. Free Freddie, first baseman for Canada.
Who am I not thinking of?
He was an MVP, won a couple batting titles.
Oh, Justin Morneau.
Yes, sir. Justin Morneau with 8.
I always forget he's Canadian.
Yep. First 4 classics. He played in each of the first 4.
That's right.
8 doubles for the through the first 3.
Well, it's funny because like you think about the fact this has only happened like 5 or 6 times, but because it's only every 3 years, it's been around for a long time.
Yep. Most triples in WBC history. Also a Cuban, but we definitely know this Cuban. Yeah, you guys all got it more now. Good. Votto's not a bad guess, Ed. Yeah, but it was.
Oh yeah, that is a good guess.
Yeah, fine. All right, most triples. We definitely know this Cuban. If I give the career path, it will definitely give him away. But
it's not a guy like Moncada, right?
No, he is an outfielder. Absolute cannon.
Oh, is it Cespedes?
It is Yoenis Cespedes. He's got 3. Good.
Jeez.
Stolen bases. Japanese player. So good luck.
Japanese player.
Mm-hmm. He took over the stolen base lead in the 2023 tournament, stealing 3 bases to go along the 3 he stole in 2017. It's a Japanese infielder, plays for the Tokyo Swallows.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Tetsudo Yamada.
Yeah, Ichiro.
No, not quite. I just said it. Tetsudo Yamada.
Ichiro.
No, Yamada.
Yeah.
Most strikeouts in WBC history. Pitching. I mean, you said it earlier.
Oh, Daisuke, yeah.
Yeah.
Daisuke was so sick. And the first 2 that Japan won, Daisuke was absolute like lights out.
Yeah. Most saves in WBC history. And don't you dare say Edwin Diaz.
Most blown out knees, Edwin Diaz. Most saves.
Also, the Dominican player.
Oh, so not K-Rod.
No, not K-Rod.
Team USA hasn't had the same guy more than once, I think.
No, it is he is Dominican, so. And this one makes sense too, if you think about it. He closed a lot of games for a lot of different teams in his career. I can give you a hint.
It's Fernando Rodney.
Yeah.
The hat immediately gives it away.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Fernando Rodney had 8. The most innings, I'm not even gonna have you guess this one, is from the Netherlands. Diego
Really?
Markwell, 28 innings. It's a lot of innings.
That is
Crazy.
a lot of innings.
Most starts in WBC history. Daisuke is tied with this guy from the Dominican Republic. And I will say he was a Cincinnati Red for a while, Texas Ranger for a while. He started with Texas, went to Cincinnati, and then kind of bounced around Padres, Dodgers, Pittsburgh, Royals for 2 years, Miami, and then ended with Texas in 19 and 2019 and 2020. Yo, Pujols definitely looks retired now, dude. Look at that dude. Whew.
I didn't see what.
He just went out to take the ball from the mound, and I go, dang, retirement's treating him well. Yeah, not Rodney. Kenley, I don't think is Dominican. He's Venezuelan, right? Kenley Jansen, I believe.
Yeah, he's from Curacao, I think. He's usually
Curacao.
on the
So he's Dutch. He's Dutch. He's on the
yeah.
Netherlands team.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he and Xander are usually on the Netherlands team together.
Not Cueto. Cueto's a great guess, especially with the teams that I just said. But it's someone almost that same career path for sure. We forget about
I'm
him.
sorry, I totally
Not
missed the
Cueto.
question.
Most starts tied with Daisuke. He's from the Dominican Republic. He's got 6, but his career path is Texas, Cincinnati, Padres, Dodgers, Pirates, 2 years with the Royals, Miami in 2017, out in 2018, and then back with Texas from 2019 and 2020, and then out. Yeah, John, right? I just saw Pujols. I was like, dang, dude.
Oh, is Albert is he now, Fat Albert?
Yeah. Yeah. Tied with the most starts with Daisuke Matsuzaka is Edison Volquez.
Oh, Volquez. Okay.
Yeah. So most wins with 6, Daisuke for sure. And then it says here most World Baseball Classic appearances with 5. And this was made. When was this article made? This was February 13th of 2026. So somebody could have tied this record, but it's Miguel Cabrera with 5. This is the most all time, 5 appearances. So,
wow.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Do you know who holds the record for most games played?
Most games played. Miguel Cabrera.
No.
I wonder. I don't know. Is this someone we've already mentioned?
No.
Yeah.
He also has the most plate appearances.
Ichiro.
No, Puerto Rico.
Yachty. No, he wouldn't
No.
lead off. Is it Francisco Lindor then?
It is not. This is an outfielder. We've talked about him a lot recently because of some ballot issues.
Because of some what? Ballot?
Some ballot issues that were finally resolved this year.
Oh, Andrew Jones.
No, the other one.
Oh. The other one? Who went in with him? Why am I blanking on who went in with him?
He had a little bit of the lingering effect of the Astros thing.
Oh, Beltran.
It
makes sense. Yep. Yeah.
28 games played, 115 plate appearances.
Dang. Wow. Well, that Dominican game was a blowout. I knew it was
Gregory Soto came in and stunk it up hard. They had to take him out.
Yeah. Yeah, he's lost a little bit. He's not the same guy he was.
Yeah, for him it was command. He was all over the place. Then I was having to like pipe him because he was behind in the count.
Yeah.
And that's it. Game over. Dominican wins.
Yeah.
Alvarado coming in throwing 97. These guys
Nice
had no chance.
Play. Tell you what, Harper's been picking him over there tonight.
Yeah, he's a decent first baseman. He's not a great fielder, but he's great receiving throws.
Yeah. Yeah, he's picked a couple out of the dirt tonight. I mean, that's a tough play for Raleigh, but he got a big hop on that one. But
yeah, Bryce Harper's become a pretty good, I would say a good first baseman. He's not great, but he's good.
Yeah. Yeah, there you guys got it all. Beltran. Nice. Walker's up to 30 pitches.
Walker.
Yeah, John Temple said back here, it's like Fozzie Bears on the mound. Waka.
Yep.
Yeah, he's viable out there at first. That's a good way to put it. He's serviceable.
There we go. Yeah.
Viable. Serviceable.
He's not going to hurt you. He's not going to really help you. I think most importantly for the Phillies, he's just not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Like that's, I think, what you're most afraid of.
Especially with that team this year. You don't know what that team's got going.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect.
The whole NL East, I don't really know what to expect.
Fair.
No clue. Those are actually really sick cleats that Waka has on. Those are awesome.
Did you see the video that David Griffin put out there where he's got these custom cleats coming up but he's not going to show them before the game?
Well, yeah, he's got one he showed. He showed one that has, yeah, the pair he got was, it had some of the old Indianapolis Clowns on them. And then it had,
okay, yep. I saw that.
It had Curry College on it because he was a D3 from Curry College. So he had the CC emblem on the heel. And then what did he have on the other side? Can't remember. But yeah, I think the other pair of custom cleats he got, he's going to save them for that game in Kansas City. That's my guess.
Yeah, that would make sense because I bet they're sick.
Yeah, and our jersey should be coming in here soon. I'm hoping.
I hope so.
Yeah. But we gotta find that schedule too and do a watch party for that at some point.
Man, Chinese Taipei's up 2-0 now. They just keep chipping away, stealing bases, getting on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do need to do a Clowns watch party.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Support our boy there, Mr. Griffin.
Right. Well, and just get warmed up for 2027.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll be flipping third.
You're right. Just clowning around.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
That'll be our theme for the season.
Yeah. Where's Waka now? Is he still in KC? Where is Michael Waka?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he repped it with KC.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Uh-oh. I just went Oppo Taco.
That is an uh-oh. You sure did. Yeah, Waka's still in KC.
Well, he won't be after this start.
He looks more like a Met.
Now he does. Giving up bombs. Come on. Come on. You want to say hi to the crew? Huh? You say hi to the crew?
Yeah, we hear in the background, we just never see her.
I know, right? You say hi. Look. No? Okay. Okay. All right. Hi. Okay. The panting needs to go away. Bye. Oh, the shot at Bregman too. Not missing many barrels.
No, not so much.
Yeah, a 3-run the 3-run lead. I'm not too comfortable with capping. Gonna be honest. Brazil making it a game. Don't like it.
Waka's velo looked good. Just the location was not.
Yeah. You mean right down the middle of the plate's not good location? I mean, it's a strike.
I mean, it depends who you ask.
Umpires, no. If it's 2 down the middle, it's not good enough.
Yeah, they don't feel good calling it.
No. It's so weird to see USA as the away team though in a US ballpark.
I know.
It's so weird.
Yeah, you're in Houston as the road team to Brazil. It's like, wait, what?
Imagine if they actually did have to travel to the countries to play in the pool play.
This tournament would literally take weeks just to travel alone. We got to fly to Brazil, and we got to fly to Canada, then we got to fly to Israel, then I mean, it's like, could you imagine?
Yeah, John, the Tokyo Dome for every game was just nuts.
Japan has always loved baseball, but I think all that's happened is Shohei has like unleashed it, and now we all get to see it.
Yeah,
because like I remember when Daisuke came over, like remember like the friggin' media circus that was, and Ichiro, like Japan's always loved baseball. It just hasn't ever gotten the full attention it's gotten like it is now.
Yeah, well, and for a long time we had a follower, Doug. I think he still follows us, but he's over in Japan.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right now in the service, and he's been to a lot of those games. So like he saw a lot of those guys play, and he goes, "It is a different experience here." He said it's unreal.
Chinese Taipei is now up 6-0 on a Stuart Fairchild grand slam.
Oh, so that the non-Chinese Taipei guy hit the homer.
Yeah, the only one of 2 non-Taiwanese players hits a granny.
Nice.
Yeah, 6-0 in the second. Poor Chechia. These poor guys.
Yeah, they're gonna have to requalify again for sure.
Yeah, they're getting smoked. I mean, they're always gonna get smoked. It's just a matter of can they play well enough to get back in.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you think about it. That country is probably still really young with baseball, right? I think when I was watching their telecast the other day, they were kind of talking about it. There's really no development programs for baseball in some of these countries.
Yeah,
right?
Nothing.
It's just, and like that's probably one of the only countries where the guys are actually coming from that country, where it's not like Israel and Italy, where like these guys are over here in the States developing. They're just from those countries, right? Like these guys from Czechia are from Czechia. They're not. I think there was one guy that has pro experience, or 2. I think it was a hitter and a pitcher that has any type of pro experience.
Yeah, these guys are literally all like just regular like men's league players.
Right. Yeah, which is incredible. I just like think about like the men's league I played in Portland and just be like, imagine if I could just get the best 20 guys out of this league, and we have to go face the guys from the DR, the US, in Japan. Like, there's no way. There's no way. It'd be wild. Ugh, Brazil just can't find the plate on the mound.
Yeah, it's bad. just at the walk fest.
Yeah, then you're gonna groove one to Schwarber, and he's gonna hit about 450. Oh, ABS says that's a strike. Yeah, it's interesting that they have the pitch clock, but they don't have the ABS. I bet you'll see the ABS maybe next tournament. Probably still too new. Nope. They should have put the hill back in for this tournament. Just saying.
They should have put. I remember how stupid that was when it first came out. The flagpole and the hill.
The flagpole.
Like Houston woke up one morning and said, "We're going to choose violence. We're going to kill somebody. Watch this."
The flagpole is the worst of it. Like the hill
was so bad.
I've played on fields that had hills or like drop offs off the backside of right field if you went back too far or whatever.
Yeah.
But a flagpole is wild.
Somebody woke up and chose violence.
I have a good idea. Let's put a pond behind the pitcher's mound. Let's call it. Let's just make it a nature preserve too.
Like, I mean, most of the fields we played on would at least the water would gather there. It'd be like a pond.
Oh, I mean, that's facts.
That was also when you had like the lip of the grass. It was 2 inches higher than the dirt in the base path.
Dude, the worst field I had ever played on was at Husson. So that it's in Bangor, Maine. They had a turf field. So you're thinking, oh, I'm going to get some true hops, right?
Turf should be great.
They had the dirt cutouts around the bases, right? But they never brushed the dirt back onto the dirt after the game, like off the turf.
Oh, no.
So at third base, it was legit a ramp. I would go down for a ground ball, Harrison. I had one go directly over my head. Like,
oh my God.
It was a worm burner. It hit that lip and it just went. Like, I didn't even have time to get my glove up, duck, nothing. I was still like getting down ready because, like I said, it was a worm burner. Oh, right in the number. That's all right.
Yeah,
you can hit.
Bregman wore that one good.
Yeah, that's okay. You can hit him.
That's a Chicago problem.
Yeah, that's what you get for leaving Boston, you bum. But yeah,
yikes.
That was the worst I've ever played on because you're supposed to get true hops off turf, dude. Nope.
Yeah, no, not so much.
It was out of control. Yep. Well, you're done. Brazil's going to go through their entire staff here.
And nobody can throw strikes.
Cal's flipping around.
Is this the second or third guy in a row that can't find the strike zone?
Yeah, it's not great. I played on when I went to SMCC. I played on a field that you had to get the ball on a ground ball. You had to get the ball by the second hop because if you didn't, like the top spin would hit the dirt just right. That it would also kick. It was always on the third.
Yeah, they
it was always on the third.
Explode on you.
Mm-hmm. And just with the surface, you didn't know where it was going to go. If it was going to stay down, if it was going to take a big hop, there was no true hops there after the second bounce.
Yeah, so we used to play. So in travel ball and AAU ball, one of the stadiums we played at most often in fall ball was Fraser Field, which is down in Lynn, Mass.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a minor league stadium, then it was converted to college, then back to minor league, then it was converted back to college. And like really cool ballpark. But it had one of the hardest infields that I've ever played on.
Yeah.
So like anything with topspin on it would just like accelerate, but anything that got chopped, like I had a kid hit a ball, probably hit the ground 3 feet in front of home plate and went over my head into left field.
Oh yeah. I've played on a couple like that.
Couldn't even play it. I'm like, what the hell happened?
Cement.
Yeah, just it cement. Hits and I'm like, I can't. Yeah, Michael Jordan couldn't jump up and get that thing. It was I mean, it landed clear in the grass.
My my first game at Hadlock Field my freshman year, I hit a double off the wall, and I go to slide into second, and I end up like 5 feet short because because it was so hard. I had never slid on a surface like that before, and I was just like, ouch. Like tore up my leg bad, but I had never slid on a surface like that ever.
Yeah. Were you a head first slide guy, or were you a
Not
first?
until college, honestly. I was all feet first, and then college, I started doing a little bit more head first sliding. You probably weren't on the team at that point because I think I did it my sophomore or junior year at St. Joe's. I slid into home head first, and my forearm got caught in the clay of the right-hander's batter's box, and it completely flipped me up over onto my back onto home plate.
Oh man.
And everyone's just, I was safe, but like everyone's just sitting there like laughing at me, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. It wasn't my most graceful moment, but yeah. Yeah, everything just stuck in the right-hander batter's box in my upper body, and my legs just kept going. Flipped me right up over.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
So as a right-handed pitcher, you almost never pick anybody off. I picked a kid off in a game in April at our home field in high school because everything was soggy, and he went to dive back to first. His foot just slipped and he fell flat on his face. Like I made the pickoff move, and he just went to dive back, and he went nowhere and just fell down.
Yeah.
And so I was like, so the first baseman catch it. He's like, oh, reaches over and just like tags his helmet.
Yeah,
But like the kid went nowhere, just basically straight to the ground.
We came back from Florida. This had to have been I think it was junior year. This Savannah College Art and Design comes all the way up to Maine.
Oh wow.
For their spring trip. So they come out of the south to the north to play us. I don't know.
Wrong direction.
I don't know why. But anyways, they were there. I'm starting at third, and it's snowing. I mean, it's snowing.
Welcome to New England baseball.
Their whole lineup, except for a couple, were 5'8" left-handed speedsters. And like legit, bunt in front of me. I'm on the grass. Bunt in front of me. I come in, charge, field cleanly, throw to first, safe. I look at coach. I'm like, all right, do I take another step in? He goes, yep. Next kid comes up, lays another bunt in front of me, field it cleanly, throw, safe. They're getting down the line in like 3 seconds flat. Third hitter comes up, huge righty. I'm talking big righty. And I look at coach like out of the side, and he goes, stay right there. And at this point, I'm like 55 feet away from home plate.
Yeah, I'm dying, coach. Like,
and I look and I go, you got to be kidding me, right? He goes, stay right there. He rips one past my ear. And I did not even get my glove up, dude. And I was like, all right, cool. Next inning, same kid comes up, and the metal bat breaks. And it was the gold Omaha. All I see that is the barrel coming like this towards me at third base, and I duck, and the ball trickles by me, and I'm just like, all right, you can take me out. I'm done with this game. I'm finished. Like, just take me out. Oh my God, man.
Oh my God.
That was one of the most interesting games I've ever played in. Yeah, Roman, let's go. Score him. We need the run. That a boy, Judge.
Yep.
Look at that Red Sox Yankees connection right there. Love it.
I know. Weird.
Love it. Not a boy. Yeah, I was telling them earlier, I'm excited to see what a full year of Roman looks like in Boston.
Yes.
I really am. I think that kid's knowledge of the strike zone is well beyond his age. So I think the other point that was made about these guys and why some guys were left off the roster is a lot of these guys have played together before on Team USA, like when they were coming up.
Yeah.
like at the younger ages. So they wanted to kind of keep them together that way. So that's probably why Turner didn't get the invite and a couple others didn't, but trying more of the team aspect, if you will. But yeah, trying to think if I have any other like crazy stories like that, like my baseball playing days.
There's
But
there's so many crazy stories. I mean, I remember having opening day snowed out because we got a foot of snow.
oh yeah,
We
dude,
were
that
out
was
there
always
shoveling the field and stuff to try to help so we could even practice the next day.
dude. I remember our college coach, dude. Like he would bring in tons of fertilizer so we could spread it on top of the snow so it would melt quicker.
Huh.
Like I mean, and yeah, dude. Ugh.
Does that actually help?
Apparently, or he just told us it did. I don't know, but we were out there shoveling Larry Mahaney Diamond for quite a while.
Dear God.
Yeah, that
When
one was
you
bad.
weren't running poles,
Dude, that one.
the St. Joe's track team that with baseball bats.
God, man, my freshman year in Florida was wild with one of those. We we had an off day, and we're playing some team from Ohio, and they
The good old
they
speedy dry.
speedy dry, yeah. Dude, this Ohio team just absolutely demolishes us, right? I mean, it was like 19-1. Like, I mean, errors all over the place. Like, we all looked hungover. And
Were you?
and
Is that
I mean, I wasn't. My parents were down there. I spent the off day with my parents, but I'll get to that in a second. So
okay?
the game ends, and coach just, he does his old waddle run. You've seen how he's done it.
Oh, God love him.
He runs over to the dugout, grabs a bucket of baseballs, waddles all the way out to the center field warning track, puts the bucket of balls, waddles all the way back to the left field line, and he just goes, "Go!" And we have sprint. We have to sprint full speed to the bucket and back to the line. And he comes back and he's like, 3 ground balls hit to Nick Garno, and he boots all 3 of them. Go! And so he had an excuse for every sprint
Oh,
we ran, and he was just going on a rant. I mean, it was an epic rant. We repeated it so many times during my college career. There was one time we come back, he was so heated he couldn't even get the reason out. He's like, and then you and I go. Like, so we go again. We go again. And
he's
we
so
come
pissed he
back.
couldn't get the words out.
He couldn't even get the words out. And then we come back and we're running the next one, and the lights go out. The grounds crew is like, okay, we're done. They shut the lights out of the whole complex. We're still running. We come back. This is probably sprint 30 at this point.
That's amazing.
And we got guys puking everywhere. And I had, for some reason, I was never built for speed. You saw what I looked like in college, but I hit like a runner's high at that point where like it wasn't mad. Like I was fine. Like I was still going back and forth. I wasn't winded, nothing. And he goes, if you have not taken one sip of alcohol on this whole trip, you can stop running. Everybody else, go. 3 of us. 3 of us
That's it?
didn't drink on our off day out of 40 people.
Who are the other 2?
It was me, Dana, Dorenzo, and Adam Shaw were the only 3 that didn't.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Only 3 that didn't. Everybody else.
Yes, I wasn't. Dana was gone when I got there, and Adam wasn't playing anymore when I got there.
Yeah. Yeah. Wild.
My kids actually just went down last spring to Wells PD, and Adam put on a whole like tour of the PD and stuff for them.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole homeschool group.
Adam's a legend down there in Wells.
He's practically the mayor. If there was a full time like legit mayor, he'd be it.
For sure. Yeah.
But
yeah,
he's now Sergeant Shaw, for the record.
No. All right. Well, miss you, buddy. He played on my men's league team for 1 year actually. But it was fun. Yeah, we got some crazy ones for sure. There was some, well, you know the college coach for sure.
Yeah.
Wild. Yeah, I mean, this was practically what some of our practices were, John, for baseball, mind you. But John says my high school JV soccer coach had a rededication practice where we never touched the balls all practice. It was nuts, 10-mile run, 500 sit-ups, 500 push-ups. Yeah, no thanks. No
Yeah.
thanks.
So in high school, the baseball coach, he was also one of the football coaches, so he liked to mix a little bit of that like football mentality in there. But um, we would he called it breakfast club, and our first week of practice was we were in the high school gym at 6 a.m. and we ran until 7:15 because classes started at 7:30, and it was straight running. It was all of it, all the plyometrics, all of the so it was your mountain climbers,
Yeah.
your sprints, I mean, it was the suicides. And every when we started, he'd roll the trash can out to the center court, be like, if you need it, it's here. Get on the line. And we'd
God.
always wait to see who was throwing up. And but that was the whole first week. And it was one of those things like he closed the door at 6 o'clock and locked it. If you weren't there, you were done. Season was
Yeah.
over. Don't come,
Mhm.
you're either there on time or you're not there at all. And oh man, Lucas Ramirez again. Wow.
Damn. Well,
Yeah, so you were if you were late, you were done. If you gave up, you were done. So it was a little over an hour of hell.
yeah. We had those too in college. We'd do ladders. We would do
Oh,
like ladders of 10. So
I
for
hate
those of
those.
you that don't know what ladders are, so it would be one down and back. So if we were doing 10, we'd do one down and back. Then you had to do two down and back straight, then three down and back straight, then four, and all the way up to 10, and then back down to one.
It was the worst.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, it's like I play baseball, so I don't have to run this much. I run 90 feet and I can stop and take a break.
Yeah.
Like what? Dude, that was a skyscraper.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kid can hit.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of
I
in
mean,
his genes.
yeah, he kind of knows a guy
Dude,
that can
you
hit.
lost that above the lights on that replay. That was crazy.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
a
nuts.
nasty slider. That wasn't fair.
Yeah, not okay.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not really necessarily liking this 5 spot against a team like this.
No, I mean, Brazil's not a bad team. Like they're always
No.
competitive, but I did not expect Team USA to be looking at a 3-run lead in the 8th inning.
Yeah. Yeah. John, says they call them horses or half horses in the gym with all the different court lines. You had to touch each line there. Yeah, we call them suicides. There were suicides in the Northeast,
Yep.
but
Because
I'm sure
political
that
correctness
terminal.
doesn't really
I
apply.
was I was gonna say I'm sure that's probably changed at this point.
Yeah, I can't imagine that flies anymore.
No.
Somebody be offended
Yeah.
for sure, because everybody's offended.
Yeah.
And if you're not offended, you should be offended that you're not offended.
Yeah, Mike, you're right. Not hitting with runners in scoring positions. Yeah, this game
That is true.
could be a lot different for sure.
Yeah, yeah, not the cleanest game, but
Well, all right. Let's just get a couple here and put it out of reach. Call it a day. Yeah. Dang. So after, I mean, it's going to be cool. Like I said, I think I'm excited to see Canada tomorrow. Kind of excited to see what they can bring. Um,
Yes.
Any surprises for you so far out of today?
I mean, the Dominican is good, no surprise. Chinese Taipei actually can hit. Um, that's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, but look at the pitching they're hitting off.
I know, I know. I think the biggest surprise is just Team USA has been okay, but not great.
Yeah.
I think otherwise, I mean, I think this is mostly playing out the way that we had expected to when we talked through it last show. I think the
Yeah.
teams that are winning are the ones we thought would win. The teams that are struggling are the ones we thought would struggle. I mean, still early, obviously, but I think so far it's kind of according to plan.
Yeah, I think for me, I'd say my biggest surprise so far is Puerto Rico seems to have not let this really affect them. They're almost playing with a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, good point.
So 5-0 win there. But I think that would be the biggest surprise because you could go two ways with that, right? It either sparks the team or it just demoralizes them. So
Yep.
seems like they're all right. So you know. Yeah, I always hated that when a coach would point out the guy that always finished first. Like, dude, some
Oh yeah.
people are just and it might not necessarily be a fitness thing. Like I can be in really great shape, but just be slower than somebody else. Like that's a thing. Like I always hated when they're like, how come he's always the one that finishes first? Well, coach, he's 5'2" and 120 pounds. I'm 6'3", 240. You do the math real quick. Like I got a lot more mass to move than he does. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. So we we had a kid, Drew, who was like a physical freak. He was 6'3", 8% body fat, gym rat, lean, you know, just an athletic specimen who would go in there and just like destroy us all. And I remember one year, Hop, the coach, was getting on us for the fact, Drew's out working us. Look at him sweating. He's trying so hard. And I go, yeah, that's going to look awesome when he's on the bench because he couldn't hit. Like the
Yeah,
kid couldn't hit. He was this freak, but he couldn't play. I
yeah,
was like, yeah, he'll look awesome on the bench, Hop. And I got this absolute death stare from him at the end of the thing. Yeah, he'll look awesome on the bench, coach. And he was just, I got this death stare.
yeah.
Um, and then we ran an extra round because I said something.
Dude, I'll never forget.
But I get so tired of hearing it. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, I had the valedictorian say something to me on the bench at one point, and called me like dumb or stupid or whatever, and I was like, dude, I don't really care. The next inning, no, the next inning, karma comes back, dude. He took 2 fly balls off the forehead. Off the forehead.
I love that.
I gave up 5 runs, all unearned, obviously, because they were just came in with 2 eggs on his forehead. And I go, at least I can catch a friggin' baseball, dude. That was embarrassing. I would be embarrassed if I were your parents. I was like, that's bad, dude. Call me stupid again. I was like, unreal. Yeah.
That's
I was just
amazing.
it's like, did you get
You
a
ever,
glove on any of those? On any of
yeah,
them?
he Jose Canseco'd him.
Bad. I mean, bad. I'll give him
Ever been,
props. He was camped underneath it, but it's just
yeah, apparently that
yeah,
camp didn't work. Um,
yeah.
but ever been tossed from a game?
I was close, but no. I drew a line in the batter's box on a strike 3.
I got tossed for doing exactly that. I got tossed
Mhm,
twice in my life.
mhm.
I got tossed for doing that in a regional qualifier or yeah, regional qualifier for a national tournament in travel ball. The pitch was like chalk on the left-handed batter's box, and he rung me up, and I just flipped the bat over and took the knob and just drew a line and walked away. Or as I was walking by it, and I got tossed. And then we had a kid in Legion ball actually like railroad our catcher. Um, this is a team we had gone back and forth with for a lot,
Yeah.
It's like there's already like that pent up anger with each other.
Oh yeah.
And he came around third, and I was kind of watching him, and he did like this like jump into the catcher, like knee up, broke our catcher's nose, and I
Damn.
came down the line right behind him because as soon as his leg went up, I came right down the line behind him and got tossed.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I was gonna go tear his face off. He
Yeah.
was a dink.
So I was really close to charging the mound once, and this was high school ball so my sophomore year we go into Hadlock Field against Deering, and this was the last time that Deering lost before they rattled off like 150 straight wins in like 4 years.
Yeah,
I go
ridiculous.
I go 2 for 4, 2 home runs at Hadlock Field, which is the AA stadium for the Portland Sea Dogs. Like one of my best career games. Like that game's such a blur for me. But
That's so cool.
then the next game I played against Deering, I got hit in the helmet 3 times.
Oh,
And on the third time, or the second time, I go blue, like they're going after me. And he goes, no, they're not. Just take your base. And then the
take it like
next
a
time,
man.
yeah, the next time I get drilled like square, like the ball hits, it doesn't even bounce. It just goes boom and then straight down to the ground. Like, I mean, caught me flush. And I turned to the ump and I started yelling. And before I could even like start to like really get into it, my manager was already there, pushed me back, and was like screaming at him because he knew what happened and why they're doing it.
That's wild.
Yeah. But yeah, that game at Hadlock was incredible. Oh man. And I got pictures of my second home run swing. My dad has me here. He has me starting my swing, my follow through, and then me watching it go over the wall. So it was pretty cool, like sequence shot.
Yeah. I'll never forget watching this kid from Massachusetts. I was at a baseball factory showcase at Hadlock, put one up on the highway.
Oh yeah, that's a
I
shot.
was just like, holy cow. I mean, granted they're metal bats, but
Still.
I mean, he hit this ball and it was like it echoed through Hadlock, and everybody's head just
Yeah.
turned, and this thing landed up on 295, and I was like, good Lord.
Yeah, so my first one was dead center. Dead center, I got it over the 400 mark in dead center. The second one was over the clock at Hadlock.
Nice. That's
yeah, so we didn't see officially like where it landed because I don't know, but we did get the 2 home run balls back because my first one was between the walls there, how it has that little bit of a gap.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then the second one, one of the ushers went out and got it. So I don't know exactly where that one landed, but yeah, it was man, pretty cool.
Yeah,
Furthest ball I've ever. Go ahead.
Yeah, I hit the base of the scoreboard at that showcase, but that's the best I had. I wasn't really a big time home run guy. I hit a ton of gaps, a lot of line drives.
Yeah, I got some home runs under my belt for sure. The furthest one I know I've ever hit, I sat there and watched it for Brett Harper with an RBI single. All right, there we go.
Yeah, they're still going.
We're playing Edward Little, which is Auburn, and had to have gone 430 plus, like no joke. Have you been to Pettingill Park at all in Auburn? That field?
Oh yeah, it's been a while. Yeah,
so
it's been a while.
The fence was like 365 in the gap, and there's a road that comes down behind the fence that's elevated. So like the field sits down above the road, then there's rocks, and then there's big pine trees on the other side. And I hit it halfway up the pine trees. I know for a fact I had to have gone at least 430. I mean,
Further than that.
It was absolute tank, dude. It was a spinning curveball that didn't break. And I just turned on it, and it was just.
I used to love when I'd have a pitcher throw a curveball in there, and I would hit the line drive back out there, and it was a knuckler, which means you completely squared it up. Like you took the spin right off of it.
Yeah.
I used to love when I hit the knuckler out, out in the gap or something, because it means you got that thing completely flush and square.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, that's easily the furthest ball I've ever hit in my life. It was
That's a bomb.
Wild. Yeah.
Yeah. So opening day of my senior year at Dover, New Hampshire, their field's kind of similar. Field was here. and then you had like a small grassy area, and then you went up a hill. It was probably a, I don't know, 10 or 12-foot hill, and then that's where the school sat. The high
Mhm.
school sat up there, and there was parking off to the side. And I hit a grand slam in that game up onto the roof of the school.
Damn.
So it was like over the wall, up the little bank, and up on the roof of the first part of the school.
Yeah. Sick.
And that was honestly like, it wasn't even it was kind of like an uppercutting swing, because it was a hanger that I jumped at it.
Mhm.
He threw me a hanging curveball and I jumped at it like it hung letter high.
Yeah.
And I was usually more of a topspin line drive type hitter. I had just hit a lot of just flat line drives, but
Yeah.
that one just absolutely launched.
Yeah. I had one at Chevrolet that I put through a teacher's windshield.
Nice.
And I remember because so I took it, it was probably a little bit below the knees. It was down and in, just kind of like golfed it out. And you could see the ball like that stereotypical sticker where it's
Oh
just
yeah.
like halfway through
The
the
ball's like
windshield.
halfway through and it's all shattered around it.
Yeah. So you see the teacher come out like 3 innings later, and everybody in the dugout's like, oh shit, look. They're pointing. The teacher goes in, opens the door. You see them get in the car. Then you see them get out, slam the door, and start walking back into the school. But yeah,
Uh,
man.
we had a kid in practice uh break the back window of somebody's pickup truck that was in the parking lot,
Damn.
like over the grassy area. Um, he was a senior when I was a sophomore, and he absolutely hit this tank in BP and just like it.
Smoking.
And those back windows of the pickup trucks, like those don't break; those just like explode.
Yeah,
It was so there was freaking stuff
man.
everywhere.
That's crazy.
I want to say the truck he hit was like the gym teachers or something. I can't remember who it was, but like when they finally did come out, they're they you saw the same thing. Open the door, they look and realize what happened. They have the ball in the truck. They actually came out to the fence, threw it back on the field, and they're like, "I'm not sure who hit that, but that was a shot."
Yeah, that's
And then took off.
that's funny.
That ball landed about the same place as the home run I gave up on my first pitch in varsity.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about my first pitch I gave up in college because that thing still hasn't landed either. So,
Yeah, my first varsity pitch was to the reigning Gatorade Player of the Year, and I threw him
oh,
a fastball down in the way that he hit like 700 feet.
damn.
That it was like literally like 20 feet off the ground, exit velo of like 275. I was just like, oh my god,
Yeah,
like, what just happened?
yeah,
Welcome. And so literally the ball lands, he runs the bases, the coach comes out, I get a new ball, and he goes, "Oh, welcome to varsity, kid.
yeah.
Don't do it again." And he walked back to the dugout.
Did I tell you about my welcome to varsity moment?
No.
Okay, so I make varsity as a freshman, and I was pretty decent sized, but I was young. Like I graduated at 17, so that makes me 14 playing varsity baseball, right?
Oh yeah.
And we're playing Deering, my very first varsity game, and it's bottom of the 6th inning. We have a chance to take the lead. We got bases loaded, 2 outs. We have a chance to take a 2-1 lead going into the 7th. I get picked off from second base.
Oh no. That
And
sucks.
when I was playing in senior league, I could get away with a big league at second,
Yep.
To score on a base hit. I get picked off from second base. The coach meets me at the pitcher's mound as I'm coming back to the dugout. You know what's worse about that? I was DHing that game. So he is giving it to me for an inning and a half straight. I mean, like
Oh man.
we go out, we get him 1, 2, 3. The next inning, half it, he's still getting after me. And my
Oh, that's
parents are
amazing.
over there just like, because it's my first varsity game, so they're not going to miss it. They're just sitting there like, what is going on? I mean, just laid into me, dude. I never
You're
got picked off
Googling,
second.
how do I disown my child?
Yeah, I never got picked off from second base again. Let me tell you.
No, I bet you didn't. You
Oh
won't make that mistake a
man,
second time.
no. But
That's rough.
yeah,
It's
why
amazing, but
does
that's rough.
yeah? Why does this catcher try to backpick everybody every single time?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, if I was a catcher, I'd backpick everybody just for the hell of it.
Yeah. With my squirt gun, I wouldn't be able to get anybody.
I mean, fair.
All right. How about we mix in a strike here? Yeah. Yeah. So that was my welcome to varsity moment. That was yeah, I'll never forget that one.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Here comes a granny right here. I don't even know who's up right now. Bregman? No. Who's after Schwarber?
Bregman, yeah.
Cal. Oh, is it Bregman then Cal?
Yes.
Yeah, Bregman, Cal, then Roman. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was surprised to see Cal hitting behind Bregman, but I think this him being a switch hitter lets them break it up.
Yeah, and you go lefty, righty, lefty, possibly. You kind of, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter where you put anybody in this lineup.
It really doesn't anymore. It really doesn't.
But Jesus, dude. Can you guys just go up there and soft toss it to him? You might have a better chance getting him out. This poor kid can't find the plate either. They don't even have a pitch comm going. They got the old school signs. Oh, God. The fan out there screaming.
Got another freaking walk.
Yeah, he almost got Bregman in the head.
Good Lord. God, I mean, how many walks is that?
It's got to be 9 or 10. It's got to be almost double digits at least, right?
That can't be 15 walks. That can't be right.
15?
2 for Witt, 1 for Harper, 2 for Judge, 2 for Schwarber, 4 for Bregman, 2 for Raleigh, 2 for Anthony.
Yikes.
15 walks? Am I reading? That's got to be like my eyes must be like broken.
It would make sense. You got 10 runs on the board.
15 walks, only 2 strikeouts. 9 RBIs, 9 hits. 9 hits, 15 walks. And you've only managed 10 runs.
15 Yikes. Walks is insane.
Wow. Yeah, it's like this guy's pitched a third of an inning with 3 walks already. The guy before him, 3 walks and 2 1/3. Before that, 2 walks and 2/3. 2 walks and a third. I mean, 3 walks and 1 1/3. Yeah, it's 15 walks. That's insanity. 2 strikeouts and 15 walks.
Wow.
That's insanity. Wow.
What's the record for walks in a game?
God. Oh.
So the record for total walks in a single MLB game by one player is Bryce Harper, 6 walks, May 8th, 2016.
So many walks.
The record is tied with Bagwell and Andre Thornton. Bagwell was 99, Andre Thornton in 1984. Let's see, most total team walks in a game of baseball. 19 walks is the record total held by the Washington Senators, who had 19 walks against the Cleveland Indians on September 1971. So they're 4 walks away from tying an MLB record. Even though it's not MLB, but that's
still terrible.
Jesus.
That's really bad.
Seven times on base in a game without a hit. Think about that. 7 times on base in a game without a hit. Bryce Harper game, 13 innings, 6 walks, hit by pitch.
That's terrible. That's really terrible.
4 intentional walks in a 9-inning game. Number of occurrences 2. Barry Bonds, both in 2004.
Oh, yeah, that was different.
5 intentional walks in an extra inning game. Number of occurrences 1. Do you know who it is?
No.
It's not Barry Bonds.
So who else would you walk that many times?
I don't know, but I am going to type you the answer because I'm now going to use that as a trivia question. Hold on, give me a second. I'm writing it down so I don't lose it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, that was a crazy one. Is this guy 17 too? Curtis just said 17-year-old pitcher. Please end this. Well, at this point, just give me the run differential. At this point,
let's just run it up.
Yeah, at this point, just keep it on. Ortiz. Nope, not Ortiz. I'm not going to give you the answer because I'm going to put it into trivia. So
yeah, he's stashing that one.
Yep. I mean, you guys can probably look it up since you know the question now, but
our chat would never Google a trivia answer.
Never. 3 runs scored in the same inning 3 times. Sammy White, 1953, Ned Williamson, Ted Burns, and Ned Williamson, both in the same game for the Cubs in 1883. Wow.
1883?
Yep. Back when.
Going back a little ways?
Just a little bit. "12 RBIs in a single game. Number of occurrences is 2. Jim Bottomley and who? We've had that one before. We've done that one. He's a guy that had a 4-homer game. Atta boy, Roman. Let's go. No, that's all right. Station to station. Hard hitting Mark Whitten.
Oh, Mark Whitten. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. 3 times a guy's hit into 4 double plays. Goose Goslin, 1934. Joe Torre, 1975. And most recently, Victor Martinez, September 11th, 2011.
Oh, 9/11/11.
Yep.
Yikes. That's a lot. That's like a demoralizing amount.
Oh, for sure. Yo, wait a minute. I have a team collective batting one. Home runs by the same 2 consecutive batters twice in the same inning. But it doesn't say who. It just says number of occurrences 1. Mike Cameron and Brett Boone became the first teammates in Major League history to hit 2 home runs in the same inning, connecting back-to-back twice in Seattle's 10-run first inning against the White Sox. Huh. I'll have to put that one in there too.
Hang on to that one. So they can't run rule them, right? Because Brazil still gets their bat being the home team.
Yeah. So this is right. They yeah.
Apparently they heard us questioning this performance and finally woke up.
Well, it's not even them waking up, unfortunately.
That said, more walks.
It's just Brazil. Yeah, just Brazil putting a quarter in the merry-go-round.
Yeah, 17 walks.
They're going for the record. What did I say it was? 19?
Good Lord.
Yeah, 19 walks is the record. Like that's you got to give them a strike at this point. Like that's a strike. You shouldn't be calling you shouldn't be calling that a ball. That's pretty brutal.
And another 3-0 count. Shocker.
Yes, the first pitch of that at bat was a strike, though.
I mean, it definitely was.
And especially with a 13-5
Hey,
score.
look at that, a called strike. Yeah, this kid's thrown 16 pitches, 4 for strikes.
Yeah.
I don't think that's good.
No, but unfortunately, this stuff's contagious too.
It
like
is.
when you can't find the strike zone, nobody in your team can find the strike zone.
Well, and you got the bases loaded. You're afraid of giving up the grand slam. So like you're trying to nibble a little bit. You're trying to be too fine. You lose the zone, and then it's hard to get it back.
Yeah.
What? This just gets weirder by the minute. Now we're blocking runs in.
Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, because did he step off with his left foot?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, man.
Holy cow.
Jesus.
Bryce Terang with a little situational hitting.
To make it 14-5. To 15-5
now. Holy cow.
Jesus. And he almost beat that out.
I know. He's so fast.
Jesus, man. Brutal.
Oh.
I'm doing a whole bunch of goodies on this page. Eight stolen bases by a team in a single inning happened twice.
Didn't the Yankees do that or didn't the Red Sox do that to the Yankees one time?
In an inning?
Oh, maybe not in an inning. Maybe it was a game.
Yeah, 1915 Washington against against Cleveland, and then Philadelphia against New York in 1919. Yikes. 8 in an inning is crazy. Most steals of home in a game, 3. 3 steals of home. That's crazy. In the same game. It's happened 5 times, 6 times, 5 times.
That's crazy.
Damn. Most caught stealings in a single season. You ready for this number? 1913 New York Giants, 195 times caught stealing.
Christ.
Oh, Bobby. Well, oh God, they're gonna collide. Yeah, that's crazy. 195. Wow. Well, I don't think Brazil has it. Yeah, this is an exhibition at the county fair.
Yeah, that's what it's turning into.
Brutal. Yeah, that's
got out of hand quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 8 stolen bases in an inning. That catcher's a sloth. No joke. Or the pitchers just don't even care.
Yeah.
Because the pitcher's got to give up the walks or the hits to get them on first base to begin with, at least 4 times. But yeah, that's bad. I don't know. What do we got? Blue, red. What are the colors again? I think we've been sending everyone blue ones.
We got blue, white, black, teal, red.
Give them the blue one. I think that's the one we've been sending everyone. So
it's a nice one.
Yeah. I still don't have one myself, but it's fine. They're for the people.
They're for the people, he says. Okay. White, vintage black, teal, true royal, cardinal.
Yeah. We got to get cracking on new designs too.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I just got to finish them and get them in the store.
Yeah. For sure. All right. Well, this was an absolute shellacking, but we could probably call it because
yeah, we're done here.
we're done.
It's over.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. For real though, like when we have these watch parties, if you guys want to come on screen and talk with us and hang out, like we are all for the conversation. If you're more comfortable in the chat, that's fine too, but just know that the invite's always out there for you guys to hop on with us. So Mason Miller coming in for a save situation, up 15-5. Kidding. But anyways,
oh boy.
Yeah, but seriously, like next time we do this, if you guys feel comfortable and you want to come on, like you're more than welcome. It's just laid back, just shooting the bull and kind of watching the games. So I wish we could play them on here to be kind of cool, but can't. So
yeah,
there's that. But yeah, so we will be back on Sunday. We'll kind of recap through all the games and stuff and talk about news, trivia, all that stuff on Sunday. So have a good, safe weekend, and we will see y'all then. Peace.
See ya.